Ladies and gentlemen, once again we find ourselves here in this situation. We find ourselves at the edge of the end of the biggest problem in the universe. I staked this show on this last time, and it turned out to be a dud. It turned out Dick and Vito were to continue their adventures. But this time it's not looking so good. Biggest problem, bros, it is not looking good. We may be at the final moment. Dick Masterson has laid down the gauntlet. Vito is floundering, and we're here to talk all about it today on this special Murica edition of Lolcow Nobodies, folks, with a special theme song that is a reference that I'm sure some people will get. I don't even quite get it myself. I kind of get it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, everybody. It's Lolcow Nobodies. We're getting into it. I was not going to listen to 3 minutes of an instrumental. I felt like that was a perfect intro moment in the instrumentation. We'll see if I missed some amazing part, and Mo's gonna be like, "What the fuck? You missed the best part." I am, of course, Riley, here for the wonderful Lolcow Nobodies show, and I'm joined today by my special guest, who better stay for most of the stream now that he's roped me into this, is Mo Side Gaming. He's here, folks.
West Side. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Fuck
It,
yeah.
it is the 4th of July. This is the holiday special of Lolcow Nobodies. It's America's
Holiday.
birthday. We're having a great old time here. We're thinking all about America and American flags and bald eagles and Budweiser beer and
Nah. Nah, it's Dos Equis. I have Dos Equis.
hot
Budweiser's
dogs,
fucking disgusting.
fireworks, shotguns. What else is American?
Trump,
Donald
the
Trump.
USA, the
Yes,
American
Mo.
flag.
Yes, Mo. The USA is American. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
But,
yes, yes.
but
Good.
brilliant
Yeah.
deduction.
I feel like I need to include that in my long list of stuff I consider American. America
Of
would be the number
course.
one thing on the list.
Of course. But, folks, we're here to talk about the fall of the biggest problem in the universe.
For the
Uh,
20th time.
Here we are again, folks. Things are going wrong once again in the world of the biggest problem in the universe. And this time it seems to be for real, bros. Dick Masterson has laid down the gauntlet. He has declared that he is done. This is his last month on the program. And Vito has been presented with two options. To either we'll just end it all, the Patreon goes away, we all move on with our lives, or for a measly 25%, he gets to keep all the Patreon and the channel and the money and do the show with Billy the Fridge. Great deal. Really beneficial. Vito gets the audience to carry over. He gets a grandfathered Patreon that even once the people who like Dick unsubscribe will probably still be making like at least like 1 or 2 thousand a month. But he's Vito's like, I'm not gonna do it. He's too prideful. He refuses to give Dick Masterson his 25%. So it seems like this is the last month of the biggest problem in the universe, folks.
Da da da.
All of Vito's mistakes have led up to this moment.
Oh man. Yeah, I was I tend to get really just squirrel in a chrome world whenever other people are talking. So while you were like doing your intro to the issue there, or what are we calling this? Or I guess they're
This is
problems now,
lol.
right?
No, this is not the issue crew Mo. This is Lolcow Nobodies. It's a show about
Okay,
lolcows like Vito Giswaldi.
because like Aaron Lewis before me, it's been a while since I've been on the local nobody, so I forgot if there was specific vernacular or not. Just trying to make super duper
Yeah, there's
sure.
no issues. Yeah, we're not here to do an issue session. That's a different show. We're here to talk
Oh,
about
okay, okay,
Vito.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I was just scrolling through Twitter for a second, and a very Vito-esque internet account, Twitter account called Internet Atheists. This is the thing that they posted. This is a question for Christians. In Matthew 5:44 and Luke 6:27, it says to love your enemies. Do you love Satan? They got it. They got Christianity. Religion over. Like Christianity can't come back from this. Oh yeah, pack it up, man. Like, why are we even bothering? This is a
We've been
very
swindling the masses for so long now, but we can't beat this one. We're done. It's
yeah.
over.
The logic is solid. The logic is solid. Kind of like Dick's problem. Time. He just doesn't have time to do the fucking
Time
show
is passing
anymore.
by. He doesn't have time for the
And
podcast, which is not true. Come on.
no,
He
no,
can,
no, dude.
he might not have time on Thursday nights anymore, but I'm sure he could find time. He just doesn't want to find time because he hates
No,
Vito.
I totally understand that because like this stupid ass fucking Twitter account here and this god awful post, uh this is a very Vito-esque thing. Like imagine having this guy as your coworker. Hey Christians, do you love Satan? After all, your Bible says to love your enemies. And that's some Vito shit to say. So honestly, I'm surprised that Dick hasn't really uh quit before this. Like it's I'll be damned. His patience does have it's very everlasting, but also kind of ultimately does have some limits, and I think we finally found what it is.
We lost his patience a year and a half ago. If he really had patience, this has just been like a meme for him, basically, like a very profitable meme of how long will Vito fucking deal with this? Because I'm done. I will not compromise even slightly with him. He is my soldier, which I am to command. And also, I will most of the time I will not command him, and I will simply just not show up to the podcast and he can't do anything about it because he has no authority. I am God. I am the ultimate. He lost all respect for Vito and stopped treating him like a coworker and started treating him like a fucking underling.
Well, because
Whose job it is to be tortured, hate his life for like $3,000 a month.
well, I'm sorry, but like you take one look at Vito, it's like you want to subjugate him like immediately. Like you look at him,
He's
you're like,
very
oh, geez.
subjugatable.
Yeah, he's got that strong hench energy. That's what he's got. He doesn't really have it to be like a main villain. He just like the best he can do is like a low ranking henchman for like a better supervillain. That's not quite top tier. Maybe he's like top of the bottom line tier, but that's like all you really got right there. Oh God. I just sent you something from Johnny Rockets. He drew that chick that Vito drew into his comic with huge jugs, promoting their superkillers.org comic. But I thought that was kind of funny. Hello? Uh-oh, I think we lost him.
Oh shit, I was muted. Oops. What a failure. But yeah, let me try to get that up on screen. Shout out to Super Killers, ladies and gentlemen. Great comic
Yeah.
concept. Nobody's ever came up with it before. It's a new
That
idea.
it's fucking hysterical actually because like, you know,
There
he's
she is,
so
folks.
he's so not.
Did Ray
He's
Ray
so
draw
not.
this? It looks a little AI-ish.
Uh, no, Johnny Rockets. I got it from Johnny Rockets' fucking account.
I don't think he's an artist though. I think somebody else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But good image, high quality.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Superkillers.org chat.
Makes you want to buy the comic, doesn't it? Like it's so
100%.
much better. It's so much better than the crap that they put. Like comics is so over. Like really, the best time to read comic books was in the from the 90s on back.
I don't know, man. The
After
new Ben
that,
10 comic is pretty sick. It's pretty
I
good.
ain't talking about reading no fucking Ben 10 comic. God damn it,
The new
Riley!
Ben
You
10
fucking know
comic kicks
the comics
ass.
I am talking about. It's not the Ben 10 comic.
I'm just saying comics in general, Ben 10 comic pretty good. They're doing a Spider-Man Superman crossover pretty soon. That looks pretty good. The art at least looks like fucking crazy good. Uh
Yeah,
yeah,
and
there's some
it
stuff
looks
going
fit.
on.
Apparently, I think that Super Killers is going to be out before Super Killer, the physical edition,
Yeah,
comes
he
out.
he had us going there for a minute. It seems like we were finally going to be at the finish line with Vito, but he's starting to speak less definitively again, as he always does, as the new deadlines approach. So, um,
I mean, there's got to be, you know, all the shit that he gave Eric July on his comics, man. At least Eric July put out a piece of shit comic, but he still put out a comic. You know, even if it wasn't really good, like because I don't have like maybe EVS has my buy, and maybe well I guess Super Killers, anything from EVS, and that the other the Maniac. The Maniac sounds like it's going to be really good.
what is
I
the reason
guess
why we
those.
hold EVS to different standards? By the way, this is one of these characters that I feel like a lot of Dickoverse people are very invested in his side shit, whereas I never interact with it and only hear him on the Biggest Problem or on the Dick Show.
Well, because
And
he's got.
from what I've seen, he has multiple comics that were crowdfunded that are later than Super Killer, but nobody cares for some reason, and I don't understand.
Well,
It's
because he's got a bajillion fucking other comics already
I
out.
guess that's fair. It's like, yeah, the Ethan Van Sciver has released comics. So even though he has comics that are later than Super Killer, Vito doesn't have any comics. Okay, I see the difference now. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Vito Super Killer is kind of like the PlayStation 5 and 6. It has no games. Well, Vito has no issues, so
Super
and
Killer
therefore
has
he
no
has no
games.
games. Yes, exactly. Thank you. But yeah, man. Yeah, because I look at all these other comics, I'm like, dude, this is fucking trash. Like, if you compare, say, the indie game scene to the indie comic scene, you see so much more beauty and awesomeness and teamwork and collaboration in the indie gaming scene. You see a lot of like Devolver will say shit like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go fucking play, but fucking the new Hollow Knight Silk Song just came out," and like you got people in at Blizzard talking highly about like Silk Song and stuff like that. But man, I swear, unless you're in a sort of our little bubble, if you go out and look at the indie comic scene on the internet, online as it is right now, and Super Killer is a huge indicator of like how bad this indie scene really is, man. Dude, it's fucking garbage. There's nothing good out there. Like Super Killer will be not it won't it's so mediocre, it won't even rank upon like it won't even get on the shittiest internet any indie comic book fucking ranking list. I fucking swear, right? But that's a hard fucking accomplishment to get, right? because you figure out of all the other mediocre products that are out there, like yours somehow like was so bad and so mediocre and so poorly managed that you got this kind of shout out, right? So you're a turd on top of the turd pile, but still a turd. And I think that's how indie comics right now online is, man. It's a total fucking wasteland.
I mean, it's like I guess I don't see the kind of like I don't see the indie comic sphere except for specifically what comes up on Biggest Problem. So it's just like a couple of Ethan Van Sciver's things, maybe a Sven Stoffel's once or twice, and then Super Killer and fucking Eric July.
Like,
So
have you seen fucking Frog Tony shit? It's fucking terrible.
I feel like I've probably seen like a picture or two from whatever the fuck Frog Tony's doing. He's
Ugh.
doing like Frogman or something.
Man, dude, when Taco Man Chalupa Boy fucking come out, you can definitely like, dude, I'm gonna
It's
actually
gonna be
take my
way
real
better than
time. It's gonna be way
Frogman,
better
Frog
than fucking
Tony.
Frog Tony's bullshit. It'll be better than fucking Super Killer's bullshit. I just I've been trying to network like crazy. Like, dude, I spent $150 and got me a fucking draw tablet, right? Because I decided one, I didn't want to draw a pad, which was $30, right? But I wanted something that was going to be like show me that'll actually like show me how my work is improving. And I thought on a draw pad, I was like, well, I might as well just be jacking off with my mouse on fucking paint.net, right? So I got that so I can improve my art, so I can make fucking Taco Man. Because God, there's lots of shitty comics out there, and I think I can do better than most of them.
I think you
Anywho,
can
sorry.
too. I think you can rule the comic space if you
Because
put
I
your
just don't
mind
think
to it.
I just don't think it's that hard, man. Like you look at Super Killers, and dude, they're fucking blazing. What was it? Just a couple of months ago this was announced, or how long ago was this that it was announced?
What, Super Killers? Yeah, not that long ago.
Yeah, not that long ago, and they're making fucking hella good progress, man. It's just apparently it's just two dudes. Am I reading that correctly? Riley and who's it? Johnny Rockets, I think.
Riley and Johnny Rocket, and I think Ray Ray is happy is doing the art.
Okay, so fucking you're telling me three fucking people are because the standards are kind of low in a good way, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. I just mean like the standards are so low that they're fucking pumping out this funny comic, and Vito and all the tens of thousands of fucking dollars he got, he can't even he still hasn't put out a fucking physical copy yet. I And he wants $20 for it for more shipping and handling. Like I would have never done this if I knew I was going to have to fucking pay twice.
Well,
I'm still pissed about
he
it.
made it clear you had to pay twice. He said that
I
about a
don't remember
million
that. I
times.
don't remember that.
There,
I
that
don't
was a,
remember
there was
that
a
at
whole thing
all.
about that, like in the middle of the Super Killer campaign, where like Dick called him on that while the Super Killer campaign was still going. There was a whole bit about that. Everybody knew that people had to pay for shipping.
I thought it was paying for shipping already.
No, yeah, it's a separate payment for shipping
See,
because
that's fucking
they
bullshit,
did this
man.
whole thing on the show. Like, whatever, you can disagree with the business model, but
Uh
the reasoning made sense.
no, that doesn't make a
The reasoning
goddamn
made
bit of
sense. The reasoning
sense.
did make sense because shipping was expensive. Shipping was more expensive due to some sort of shortage at the time, and he knew he wasn't going to be printing for another year, and he had to start fucking crowdsourcing to get work on it. So he's like, I'm not going to charge shipping now because if I charge shipping now, it's going to be ridiculous.
Mm.
I'm going to wait, and hopefully it'll get better.
Oh God, this is so fucking. It pisses me off that he's going to get away with it. It really does piss me off that he's going to get away with it. And there's a couple of veto files out there that'll still fucking pay the extra 20. Cause oh man, I yelled at him in the biggest problem
I'm going to pay the extra
Discord.
20
I'm
because I
not.
knew I was
Fuck
going to have to pay
no.
it the whole time. Like, what? It took longer than I thought, but I still want to have it. I paid for a fucking signed
Nah.
copy. I want it.
Nah. I'm done. I'm done. Like, well, okay, well, let me ask you this, man. You make me pay $40, right? And I even splooge and I get the signed copy thing, right? For I think it was 35 or $40, right?
Yeah, something like that. Because I got the signed
Okay,
copy too.
so what the fuck am I paying 35? Am I actually paying $35 for a digital fucking release?
Well, no, you're paying. Mo, when you pay for an item, I know Amazon Prime has spoiled all of us, but for
Okay, yeah, yeah,
most
fuck
times you
you,
buy
fuck
a
you.
thing, most times you buy a thing online, they charge you for that thing, and then there's a separate charge for shipping. So it is
Well,
being charged. You are being charged that price for the physical book. You just also have to pay to have it shipped. You see?
I mean, I only buy Amazon Prime items, so I don't really do
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
poor people stuff, like
True,
stupid people,
true.
not us brainy
The
smarties with our
fools.
financial brains. I'm above it all. Yeah,
So
but that's
true.
fucking bullshit. So I'm paying 30. All right. So you're working around it. You're trying to like do the hula hoops and the Zimas and the Pac-Man video games around it. Some would also say you're slightly sweeping for this, but we'll leave the broom in the broom closet
I'm
for
sleeping
now.
a little bit because, like, at least he still is like doing it. Like, there have been plenty of. First of all, because I like him, so I'm willing to give him some slack. And second of all, like, he's been more engaged in insisting that this is coming and actually working on it and showing some sort of tangible process than most. Like, I've had plenty of like Kickstarter campaigns, none that I've donated to just because I was a kid at the time, but like maybe people who are older like you have had this experience. Like, I've seen plenty of like Kickstarter campaigns I was interested in where they just like nothing ever happened. It's like I know that eventually, first of all, I did get Super Killer eventually digitally, and I know eventually by hook or by crook I will get it physically. He's not gonna just give up. It might take until fucking 2035, but I'm sure it will eventually be in my hands, which is more than I can say for a lot of crowdfunding campaigns. So it's not as big of a deal to me that it is to most. Like, it sucks to wait for it, but I don't think this is some like huge scam. It's just Vito's retarded and planned poorly, and is too much of a perfectionist. But eventually, I know it's gonna
My
come.
ass perfectionist.
Well, what do you
I'm
call it?
sorry. Fucking around, swanning around, doing fuck all, doing stupid ass Magic the Gathering, fucking
Well,
whatnot
no, it's not that,
streams
because
where
again, we
where
know
he
what he's
crashes
doing.
the
We
fuck
know he
out.
works on the comic. He fucking will sit there and change the same color 12 times. It's perfectionism. That was the ultimate problem. Like, he finished the comic. He put out. He had something created that he could have just put out as a comic and it would have been fine 3 years ago. But since then, he's just been fucking tweaking at it and fucking changing things every little which way because he's a fucking perfectionist. Like, we've talked about this before, but like, to review, I fully subscribe to Gravedigger's theory about this, where the famous digger of Dick Show fame, where Vito, in his grief of that girl he based that character on, has attached Super Killer and its quality to her memory. So now it has to be perfect. And he just, no matter what people tell him, no matter how deep his reputation goes to the shitter because people are waiting for this fucking comic, he's like, no, 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 no. You don't understand. It has to be perfect. Because mentally, it is deeply tied to his memory of his best friend who fucking killed herself. So I think he's just been, it's just a tragic thing that happened to Vito that his friend
I
killed
don't
himself,
know.
and now he's
I
attached it to this comic book, and he's just like, it has to be perfect. All the colors have to be right. All the dialogue
uh
has to be right. It has to be perfect for her,
I don't know
for
if
my
I
true love, who I was definitely in love with, who killed herself.
Oh yeah, big time. Holy shit.
And
I mean, but everything, but all that other stuff that he's, I think that's the conspiracy cope theory that the community is sort of crowdfunded and crowdsourced itself. I think it's like a conspiracy cope because I think he's just fucking around. He didn't work nearly half as much as he did on the comic that he should have, and he was just like, "I'll just do some more," and all that.
that's not. I mean, I hate to just be like, you're wrong, but like, I feel like that's just not factually set. Like, because again, we had a basically finished comic leaked to us 2 years ago by Mint Salad. Like, he made a comic. He made a comic a long time ago. And since then, there's no reason not to release it except that he keeps tweaking it.
Well, here's the other thing, this is supposed to be a colored comic. So it seems like we're just going to get the black and white version.
No, no,
Or
no, 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 no. Fucking no.
he showed it
No,
off on the screen.
nobody remembers anything that Vito said when he was pushing Super Killer because it's been so long. And he said this on the show too, and everybody just ignored him for some reason. Both versions, you get both. That was always the thing. There was always a black and white version, and that was the one that he had in front of him at the time. It feels like there's only a black and white version because that's the one we got as a PDF a year ago and is still the only version of Super Killer we have. But once it ships, we will actually have color.
Have you read it yet?
Yeah, I read it like a week after it came out. I liked it.
I still haven't read my copy yet.
I really liked it. I reviewed it on this show.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet because I'm not hyped or enthused for Super Killers 2 or Super Killer 2 or whatever it's supposed to be. So I don't see like him ending. I see other things ending before I see like an ending to the whole Super Killer series because I don't think there's no fucking way.
You don't think I I have some level of faith. Like I feel like at this point, if I were Vito and I did not see a vision, I would give up. So I have to believe he sees some sort of vision in getting Super Killer 2 out a lot quicker than he did Super Killer 1. So I'm gonna hold out hope. At the very least that it's gonna take less time than this one, and hopefully that it's gonna be actually reasonable amount of time.
Uh, we'll see. We'll see.
But folks, Vito, of course, I've spoken a lot positively about Vito, but unfortunately, when Vito is faced with a crisis, he melts down, and he really did not make himself look good on this week's biggest problem. And I've got it here, folks, because this is a show where we watch things and react to it. You see, so I've got it. It's up. It's ready. I just got to screen share it to Mo, and then we'll be in business. Gonna put it on 1.5 times speed because it's like an hour.
Before we do that, let me go get a drink because my mouth is drier than the fucking Sahara.
All right, cool.
All right, one sec. Or you know what? Just go ahead and play, and I'll just be right back.
Okay. So yeah, folks, here we go. The once again we find ourselves at the end of biggest problem in the universe. Is it real this time? You decide. Oh, it's muted. Oops.
Do this shit.
What? I'm realizing that the problem is that a black lady heals. You got to go to jail.
The problem
and she
was
starts
having to be
freaking
nice to
out, and she
cops
acts
is funny.
all
but then it's, like,
irrationally.
a whole other problem.
All right, having to be
is that
nice to
it?
cops. Wow, the fucking problem police over here. We should get a little stinger for you.
Okay,
I
here's
feel like
my
I have to be
problem.
nice to the problem police.
Time.
Time.
There's not enough of it, is there? Show ends,
Wow.
work ends, son's
Wow.
in bed. Yeah, rushing to the show, skipping the show. There's not enough time, Vito.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh,
this month
there's not enough time, Vito.
will be my last month
All right.
doing the show. I just don't have the time for it anymore.
Why is this fucking his default reaction? He does this every time anything happens. He's just such a pussy. It looks so bad every time. You can't have a show, and then anytime something you don't like happens, you just hang up. You can't do that. You
He just
can't.
fucking leaves. Like he just panic bails, man.
Yeah, it's been his new favorite little strategy during this end of biggest problem Vangelion arc, and I really don't appreciate it.
Oh, God.
He fucking left.
He always does that. Like if you look at like the history of Vito just crashing the fuck out of just any time in general, whether it's a whatnot stream, biggest problem stream, he does this
Oh, you're
this
back.
crazy
Okay.
ass shit, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's ridiculous. He's very bad at being in drama.
Oh yeah, dude, but this is the kind of shit like I've known people like Vito, man, the way that he does things. Dude, it's a life fucking sucks when that person gets their claws into you and they're a part of your sort of like weekly or daily routine, man. I can understand like why Dick wanted to he's just his patience is at an end for his Vito like shenanigans because apparently he's going on another banning spree again, and he's going fucking crazy
How does
again.
he have? I thought he doesn't have the power to do that. How would he
I
be
don't know. Well,
banning?
I think it was mentioned
From his
during
Discord,
this,
maybe a bunch of the biggest problem heads invaded his Discord and
uh,
got banned.
something like that. I'm not sure, but apparently there's like a banning issue or whatever, or maybe he was referencing earlier bans, previous bans. Could be.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is people are bringing up Vito's previous mistakes and he's pretending that they aren't mistakes. That's the real problem is Vito can't admit that he fucked up. Like honestly, the bones of what he tries to say here are sounds. Like you'll hear him like there will be points that he says where it's like honestly, I've let me be so real about this. I'm gonna grow my camera because this is gonna be a tangent for a little bit. Um, fucking the thing about the end of biggest problem and like I dance around this because I have this weird psychotic thing where I want my internet dads to like me. And I feel like if I question Dick Masterson's actions, he won't like me. But I really do feel like, although Vito is the reason that it happened, Dick has certainly been the problem for the past like year and a half.
No, hard
Like
disagree.
I
Hard
like
disagree.
100%. Vito
Hard
ruined
disagree.
Tacomania. Vito did the fucking tard rage about Riley, whatever. And Dick decided I no longer like this individual. However, I do like making thousands of dollars a month on Patreon. So what he decided was he's going to show up to a stream call in which Vito is also present, but he is no longer going to collaborate with him in any way. He is no longer going to do any like ideas. He's just going to show up, do the same thing he's been doing, refuse to collaborate with Vito on anything. Just
Because it's fucking Vito.
refuse to let Vito in his house, even though what the fuck is Vito gonna do? Just like if you're already gonna be disrespectful to him and like not value him as a human, could you not just have an arrangement where you're like you walk in when the show starts and you walk out when the show leaves? You're not allowed anywhere else in my house. Like, could we have not have done something like that instead of just ruining the show and making it remote forever? Like,
Uh, no, I don't know, man. There's stuff in the background that we behind the scenes that we don't know. I think happened. I think some other shit happened too. Like
you think there's things we don't know? There's events.
because there's always something. There's always like a couple of big things. Uh, that happened that no one talks about, which is fine if we never find out about it. I don't give a shit. But like that's not the big point against Vito. Is Vito's the type of guy that you couldn't be public about like why you're not talking about it, or unless you don't really care, because like that could start a lot of problems, and then the term legal will start like getting leaking out of there, and now there's fucking other bigger problems that turn into the biggest problem in the universe, and I think that biggest problem is fucking Vito, because Vito just makes you he makes you he's easy to like at first, but like maintaining that interest, positive interest in him is very very taxing. Like watching him throughout the years, like dude, you got to say there's very few people who have dropped the ball as hard as Vito has over the last just like couple of years, man.
Yeah, no,
I,
Vito did the initial ball dropping. It's just that like it's the amount of forgiveness people have. Like there have been plenty of like comedy shows over the years where something has happened between the hosts that has caused a problem, but then the other host forgave them and they did more stuff and their show had like more juice in it before it ended. Whereas here it's like Dick refuses to forgive and instead is like, I will keep doing this for the money, but I'm going to do it in this extremely cumbersome way where I have to interact with you as little as possible. And the show never changes, and it's the same thing every week. And if you ever try to have ideas, you have to do them by yourself, even though I do the show with you, or they just have to not happen. Like, it was
Well, I
it
mean,
was
that's
like
just how it is.
that was it. It was like before they were doing a thing together, they would have ideas, they would do bits, they would do live shows, and like they could still be doing that if Dick would just like swallow his pride. But I understand, I get it. I understand that he is like done with, but I wish he would just be done with Vito. Like it hurts me as a fan of what they built together for him to like torture him this long. Like I wish Dick had just called it a long time ago. As much as I'm glad that again, it's like a double-edged sword because at the end of the day, I don't think the podcast ever fell in quality in terms of like the comedic dynamic. I think Dick and Vito just are funny together naturally and have remained so. But it's the interpersonal shit that's the problem. And I just wish Dick was more forgiving, but I understand. He's an old man, he's got a family, he's got a life. He doesn't need to like babysit somebody like Vito, who obviously has That's the thing about like most of the funniest guys are like mentally unstable retards who cause problems. Like
So you're saying,
all of our favorite comedians are flawed and have made bad decisions. Like Vito has made bad decisions, he's caused Dick problems, but I feel like there was an easy timeline here where if Dick just swallowed his pride and forgave, we could have been back in biggest problem top peak era. But I understand from his personal standpoint why he's unwilling to do that. It's just sad from a fan's perspective.
so are you saying that Dick is being a little bit hard on Vito?
Yes, true. Ah, hey.
Haha. All right. Sorry, I've been wanting to say that for about a minute now.
You came up with that and you're like, I gotta get it in there.
I was like, all right, I gotta do this. I gotta pull the trigger on this.
But it's like I wish, because like I could see myself in Vito's shoes. If I had a co-host as funny as Dick Masterson and I did too many retarded things, and then we're in this weird half state where like we're still doing the show together, but they obviously despise me. I feel I could see myself in these scenarios, which is why I feel for Vito,
Wait,
and
hold
also
on.
why as a fan I what?
So wait a minute, hold on. Are you saying that when you fantasize about being on a podcast as one of the two dudes, and the dude that you chose was Vito?
No, no.
No, buddy. No, you picked the wrong guy.
Yeah, not necessarily. You know what I mean. I'm speaking in broad strokes. Just
I mean,
like it would,
he lives in a sad boy apartment. The
I'm not
saddest of
saying I
boys'
want to be
apartments.
Vito. I'm
He has no
saying
door on his fucking bathroom. You know, I just rewatched the argument between him and Tony from Hack the Movies. Go check out Hack the Movies, by the way. Like one of the best YouTube channels on YouTube right now. Uh, but blah blah blah. Yeah, I just revisited that because I'm a huge fan of the arguments and the fighting and the internet blood sports version that we get on The Biggest Problem. It's some of the best shit. It's like some real delicious fights, right? Because shit like it goes from like regular fight to normal people fighting to like personal, like in like less than 0.5 seconds. And it's like the best fucking shit. And one of his best ones is Tony from Hack the Movies is just like smiling, and he's doing that like impenetrable Italian Philadelphian thing where he's like, yeah, you pissing me off. Ha, 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 ha. And he's got this fucking smile on his face. And Vito is just getting like distraught and destroyed during the entire fucking argument. It's fucking awesome. I forgot what I was even talking about. I was just talking about this part.
Yeah, I don't know either. So
Yeah, dude, I've been like taking it to the head all day since I woke up at about 12. I'm like, hell yeah, because I got a 4-day weekend. This is day number 2 of the extended weekend. So I'm getting her done and getting it in there.
hell
Because
yeah.
I love my time away from work. I've noticed that. Oh man.
They fucked with my schedule and I'm pissed. I really it's like I'm horrified of causing problems because I lost my last 2 jobs very quickly. But I'm also very dissatisfied with. Listen, I have one rule. I'm a loyal worker. I'll fucking show up. My attendance is always good, except for when I'm slowly dying and have to call out sick, which has been the case for the past year or two. But not even that much. I still get the attendance
No,
metric.
I think you're just sick of work. That's what your problem is, man. You're just sick
No,
of
no,
every
no,
other
no.
job.
No. I'm just dying because I'm 400 pounds and extremely unhealthy and don't go to the doctors. It's okay. Uh, so,
I lost
fu-
20 pounds.
oh, good job.
Yeah.
I should lose weight again. I lost like 30 pounds
Speaking
and
of
then I got it back.
speaking of being a big old fatty, I'm going to do a quick review real fast because I've
Okay,
had this twice now.
let's hear it.
The Arby's Philly cheesesteak. It's almost pretty good. It's kind of good if you're high, and it's it's kind of meaty, but pretty good. They
I thought
pack
it
the
was
meat
pretty
on
good.
there.
I
Uh,
actually had that for the first time like yesterday, the day before, I think. Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
I think they need a skosh more cheese sauce.
That might be. That's
Yeah,
fair. That's a fair
because
criticism.
it can get a little bit dry
A little
on there.
dry.
But yeah. I mean, I can see myself. I mean, I'll contrast compare that not a Big Mac, but like the McT or the whatever the fuck McDonald's had just about a month ago with the onion
The
crumblies,
the fucking what was it? The Big Arch.
the big arch. The arch fucking sucked.
I liked
Okay,
the Big Arch. It was
I did
fine.
not, man. Like I maybe like I had it from like 2 different McDonald's, and I think I've only ever been satisfied with it once, but I eat my Big Mac and it's like the best fucking thing. Even though the Big Mac's gotten worse too. I don't like McDonald's, man. I think I think I still eat there just because I've always eaten there and it's just a part of my sometimes routine. But when I cook here, God, it's like infinitely better.
All
Anywho,
right, we're
review
off the
done.
rails now. Let's
Yeah.
watch some more of
Yeah, because
this.
I got fucking wicked baked a minute ago. So I'm in. Oh, hey, I just want to tell you,
hmm
I got a Halo stream at 7, so I will be ducking out before that.
Okay.
You're back.
I
What
figured
happened to
I
you?
figured that this would be like about a 2-hour show or something. So
Probably.
yeah.
I don't know,
So I
man. I want
figured
to do
I
this.
had
What?
time.
What?
My bad. I
Time?
should have said something
I don't have
earlier.
time,
All
man.
right.
I'm out of it.
I got it.
I'm out of time.
All right. I'm sorry.
Where'd you go?
I jacked it a little bit.
You can
Yeah,
see that
backed
he's
off a little
pissed
bit.
off
Had to rub it
Yeah.
because he's like the way he drinks his drink. It's like almost slams it on the ground. Control slams it on the ground. I do that when I'm angry too. Except I have like
I mean,
a
I'd be
worse.
pretty pissed. He's essentially getting fired. Like I remember how I felt when I got fired. He's
No,
essentially
I'm talking
getting
about
fired right
Dick. I'm
now.
not talking about fucking Vito. Vito just like
Oh,
can't
okay.
handle emotions. This is the fault of Vito. Like, dude, fucking Dick just did the manly thing when Sean fucking left, and he kind of cried about it, and he was sad, but he just accepted it. It was just a real fucking bitter pill to swallow. And Vito just does like the thing that I hate about Vito in this is he just does not swallow the fucking bitter pill.
I
That's all I have
understand.
to
I don't
say.
want to swallow it either. I understand. I'm on his side.
I swallowed it about a year ago, man. Like after he got into that argument about like Vito texting his wife and all that stuff, I was like, yeah, this series is going to end soon. And then the Thursday thing for no reason, which still had no idea why we had to move to Thursday. Friday was fine. It's fucking a Friday show. I had two shows like Thursday and Friday. It was wrestling bios, like the WrestleMania, the Monday Night Wars, and on Thursday, and then on Friday it was Biggest Problem. So, and I used to have a Wednesday show, but I don't know what happened to it because I guess it might have been just like a regular normie show, like on like one of the streaming services I was watching at the time. But 'tis gone now.
Rest in peace.
Can't you save
Nothing
this
lasts
for a fun
forever.
episode? We'll save it for next episode.
Oh, what do you mean?
This episode sucks.
Yeah.
This
so let's do a
episode
good episode,
sucks.
and then you can do your big announcement.
Well, I'll do this month.
Okay.
I got a deal for you to think about.
I don't
want to do. Think about if you want to do this. You don't have to talk. Just think about it. Think about it.
You don't
Just
have
think
to
about it.
talk. But just the one of the most disrespectful sentences you could ever say. You don't have to
Hold
talk.
on. Run
Just-
it back. I don't think I heard that part.
I don't want to do. Think about if you want to do this. You don't have to talk. Just think about it.
Just a quick boom, right in the
Fuck
ribs.
up.
You're like right in the
A
ribs.
slightly nicer way of saying shut the fuck up. Talk.
For next
think
week.
about
You just got to
what?
think about it. Think about this. What if?
No.
What if I do this month?
No.
And then what if?
No.
What if you and Billy did the show after that?
Right.
I don't think it would be so bad.
And all you did was you kept everything. You took over the channel, everything.
Pretty good. I would be okay with that reality.
Yeah.
Billy the Fridge is funny. I think the fill-in episode he did recently was good. Vito and Billy have a good dynamic. I would listen to Vito and Billy, biggest problem in the universe, but unfortunately Dick has a big ask here that Vito just can't be
I didn't think it was so bad.
can't be persuaded.
But you just gave me a
Yeah.
measly 25%.
Oh, you
What about that?
motherfucker. You are such a cocksucker,
It's
dude.
still
What
half
about
his
that?
fucking. It's still half his fucking channel though. So
Yeah, it's half of his.
25%.
I will say, I will say he should just take a buyout. Like at this point, like Dick can do what he wants to do. I understand, but like if Vito is willing to do a one-time buyout, which he says later, I think Dick should just take the deal and let the show continue. Like obviously
No,
Vito.
should take the deal.
Well, I mean, yeah, but Vito, like I understand.
What deal does Dick have to take?
I've been in a similar scenario where like you don't you're put in a position where it would be good for you to continue to have a financial relationship with someone who no longer really wants to associate with you. However, just the fucking emotion behind having to make that transaction every time is like taxing. So I understand Vito not wanting to have to send a monthly payment to Dick Masterson after they part ways. I think Dick should just be willing to take like a one-time payment of a reasonable amount, not like I think he said 200,000. He was laughing while he said it, so he knew it was unreasonable. But like there has to be a reasonable amount that we can just have a one-time payout and for the show to continue. But at the end of the day, Vito will just do another show with Billy or with somebody else, and it'll be fine. But I will say I think this is a little unreasonable on Dick's part
No, I don't think
to
so. I think
insist
wait,
upon this.
Dick loses 75%, but keeps 25% out of 100%. Out of his channel, right? He's only getting like a literal quarter of that.
Well, no, it was half his channel. It wasn't all his channel before. It was half his channel. He's giving up
Oh.
25%.
All right. Okay. My bad. My math is off. I got stoner math going on. Okay. Uh, yeah. I don't think it's that like bad of an ass because really he can get the deal or not get the deal, and Dick still wins. Dick comes out on top either way. Like he just fucking Vito just
Yeah,
has to suck in the pee-pee.
in Vito's position, it is ideal to take the deal. But from an outside perspective, I am saying like, come on, show some mercy to the poor boy.
No, fuck mercy. Go for throat. Sweep the leg, sensei. Oh. No, teach me how to sweep, Mr. Miyagi. No, not like that, son of a bitch. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, what movie?
Oh, dude, The Karate Kid.
Oh no, you said you made like a reference to Mr. Miyagi in such a way that I thought you were talking about a comedy film. But no, I've not seen Karate Kid actually.
Karate Kid's
I
kinda
should watch
funny.
Karate Kid.
Oh yeah. Because there's like a part where like he's going up against like a real tough opponent in the karate championship finals or whatever the fuck he's got, right? This defining moment of his childhood. And the big controversy is you cannot sweep the leg, Daniel-san. No sweep. And he goes, no, man, I got to sweep the leg. Teach me how to sweep, Mr. Miyagi. And so he gets this smile on his face. He goes real fast because everything's a lesson, waxing his freaking car and cleaning his car, wax on, wax off. He low key learns the fundamentals of karate through like menial housework for an Asian man. So, he comes back and gives him a broom. He's going to learn him how to sweep. And he's like, no, goddamn it, you son of a bitch. Not fucking like that shit. Not that sweep. Ah, I'm Ralph Macchio and I'm overacting. I'm 17. Ah. Hey, sorry about that. My bad.
It's okay.
What about that?
No, you're not getting 25%.
This is a deal for you and Billy to discuss, not for just you.
Deal. What are
This
you?
is a deal for you and Billy to discuss.
What are you contributing to get 25%? Nothing.
Walking away. I'm contributing the most easiest gift in the history of podcasting.
I will give you a one-time payout. Okay, how's that? You're not getting a
one-time payout's nothing. 25%.
You're not getting a 20.
Easy money.
You know that's retarded.
That's more than you're making now.
Okay. I would just do another show.
This is a conversation. This offer goes to both of you, not just you.
Okay, okay. Well, you can give. How about you give Billy the show, and he can do the show with somebody else? Because I'm not giving you 25% of ongoing revenues from the show to walk away.
I will make the same. Okay, you're right. I will make the same deal for Billy then. If Billy has somebody in mind that he'd like to take over this show with, they can take it over and just give me 25% of the Patreon. You've talked to me. You've made a good point. The deal is for
the show,
you.
So he's gonna have 25% to you and 25% to me.
Well, then you can present that to Billy. But my deal is for you and Billy.
Your 50%.
No, I'm not selling anything. I'm just saying either we shut the Patreon down or you and Billy take over the show instead of the fucking
I can tell you right now, and we don't need to stretch this out. I'm not engaging in an ongoing business relationship where I give you money in perpetuity. I can't even.
Well, that's a conversation for you and your partner to have.
I can't even email you. I'm not going to find a way.
Why would you need to email me to send me money? You can't send money by email.
Dick, if you don't want to do the show anymore, we can end the show. I will do a different show. I got it. It's fine.
That's what I'm giving you the option. Feel free to think about it. I know you're very emotional
I'm telling
guy.
you right now, 100%. I'm not giving you 25% in perpetuity. If you want a one-time,
then we end the show at the end of the month. That's fine.
We can just end the show. Yeah, sure. At the end of the month, we can end the show.
Thank God. You know what? You know what, Vito? I will give Vito this because there was the last time this happened. Vito was doing this stupid fucking stubborn thing where he's like, I'm not going to do a finale show over Zoom. That's stupid. We'll just stop doing the show. We won't do a finale show. And he was about to do that. You could hear him be like, let's just end it right now. But then he's like, all right, I'll do the last month. Like, thank you, Vito. Thank you for not cucking the content for no reason. W, Vito.
And shut down the Patreon. Or you and Billy can take it over. It's a lot of money for Billy. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm not.
For you guys to discuss.
There's nothing to discuss that's actually
quick
insane.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been an official Billy the Fridge response yet?
I don't know that Billy has addressed this.
I haven't noticed anything. No one said anything in the Discord so far.
I saw that Johnny Rocket tagged him in a tweet about it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I haven't seen Billy say anything. Maybe they'll say something on the next Ristic Study Hall. You'll have to listen to Vito's Gay Magic podcast to learn the answer.
I'm telling you right here, right now, in front of God and all of creation, You will never catch me watching Ristic Study Hall or Soul Ringers. Ringers.
I will
hate that.
say
That's
it is
always in my
tragic.
fucking head.
It is tragic how completely Maddox has lost it, where like now he's just boring. Like Soul Ringers is not even like contentable. Like it kind
It's
of
fucking
is.
awful. It's
Like
awful.
Dick and Carl, if they really fucking nose grind, they can find good stuff to talk about. But at this point, Maddox has just fallen so far that he's just boring. Like he can't make a joke anymore. He's lost that ability. He no longer has that power to make jokes. And he just is pathetic and boring and a loser. And Soul Ringers is completely devoid of any entertainment value. It's impressive.
I honest to God have no idea how anyone can watch any kind of stream that is just like unboxing cards or like a show that's just talking about like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or something, man. Like
I
I
used to
just
watch
don't get it.
I used to
don't
watch
get it.
fucking Jay Witz's Pokemon card show on YouTube. Like I understand the appeal if you like the game, but it's a very niche thing. Like I had a Pokemon podcast. I would never go to a non-Pokemon fan and be like, "You should still listen to this though." I understand that it is a show for Pokemon fans, and I don't think I would bring it in as big of a way as Vito. Obviously, I plug all my shows at the end of all my other shows. But I wouldn't make a whole big deal out of a fucking Pokemon show if I was doing a show like Biggest Problem in the Universe, in the same way where it's like, yeah, obviously everybody's gonna call you gay and make fun of you for having a magic show. Because you're in the right community for that to happen.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, it's
why do you want 25%?
It's a lot of money.
Why do you?
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Okay, so you're telling me to do a different show? I got it.
No, I'm giving you a deal. That's the deal. You can
And
take
the
it over
deal
with
is
your
to give you 25% to do nothing.
To walk away. Easy, nice and easy.
Man, I don't want you to walk
how
away.
much is that
I
worth?
have no interest in having you walk away.
Yeah, but I am. I'm done.
Okay, you're done. So I'll start a new podcast, guys. Go to patreon.com/thevito show for updates on the new podcast. I got an exciting format called the Jerk Off, which we will be pivoting to following the end of
the
Biggest Problem
Jerk
Universe
Off.
at patreon.com.
Don't believe you. I don't even think that's the show you're gonna do, Vito. At this point, like the jerk off has been brought up so many times as like the Vito exit strategy that it would be too funny for it to exist. It can't exist. The reality will collapse if he starts the jerk off. I think it's just a meme.
/the Vito Show. You get access to my Discord channel where we always talk about new and exciting.
What is even? I'm trying to think of what the jerk off would be. Is it just like you say something you did that was jerk? Like, is it a competition to see who the bigger jerk is? Are you just gonna like tell stories about bad things you've done to people? What is the jerk off?
I have
Because that's
no
what
idea.
that's what I assume it is. Like maybe it's just like maybe it's literal and they're just gonna talk about like media and shit and they're like, haha, it's the jerk off because we're jerking ourselves off talking about media. That's the kind of thing like media review YouTube would do. That's possible. But what I immediately assumed it has something to do with the phrase jerk in like what you would call a person. So it's like I feel like this is not, if it's what I think it is, which that's the only thing it could be if it means jerk, right? Like I'm interested to see what this format would even be and whether or not it's retarded. Vito, you'll want to make sure your format isn't retarded, because Maddox made that mistake and immediately got a lot of ridicule post the breakup of the first version of Biggest Problem.
Things that are coming up. And I'll talk to Billy and see if Billy's interested in doing another podcast. But there's no possible way to sustain a show where 25% of the money just goes out the window. For
A show that has legs. A show that has legs.
Yeah, I can just do the exact same format and call it something else. I can call it Problem Town with Vito. Like, it doesn't... we've discussed this. The format...
Largest issue in the galaxy, you could call it.
Is whatever.
We didn't discuss anything. I didn't discuss anything with you.
We have absolutely discussed that the show's format is not what is valuable.
Hold on.
Vito, come be on the issue crew. Open invite. You're on. Give us the call.
Loading super chats.
Okay. There's nothing to discuss, and I'm not discussing. If you want to sell the show to Billy, maybe he'll do it. Yeah. I'm not going to do it with him.
I mean, I didn't think of that, but you're putting the idea in my head. Maybe it's
Sell it to
maybe
anybody.
Billy's the talent.
How about Billy and Maddox? I'll sell my half to Maddox. You can sell your half.
I'm not
to Billy
selling
and
half
do
of
a fucking
anything.
show.
Hey.
I'm not doing like this. Let's.
What's up?
You got a comment, Gaseous Ape.
Oh shit, I missed something.
Yeah.
Meat Canyon does Magic the Gathering videos. It gets plenty of views, but it's also Meat Canyon, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a niche for it at the end of the day. Vito just is not in the right place to be pumping his Magic podcast. He's gonna get bullied. There is an audience for it, I will say that, for sure. But it's just Maddox and Vito don't know how to capitalize on it. They're not the right people. Maybe Ristic. I would be willing to bet if you like Magic that Ristic Study Hall is a good show. Just because I know that Vito and Billy are good broadcasters. I'm sure if you enjoy Magic, you'll enjoy Ristic Study Hall. But I don't enjoy Magic. So I don't. I might get into Magic. I've thought about it. It seems like a good game.
It's not bad. It's inexpensive to get into.
Is it inexpensive to get into? I thought it was the opposite.
I mean, I thought it was. It might not. It might be stupid expensive now.
Oh
In
yeah,
which case,
a
don't
lot
even
of
bother.
things
Just
were
get the
inexpensive
download.
to get into back in the day, and then this silly
Yeah.
little thing called inflation came around and really
Oh, I
fucked
don't.
up everyone's good time.
Dude, yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I get radicalized every single time I go grocery shopping now, man.
So true.
Let's make a deal shit. I'm telling you, if you want to take over the show with Billy and not do this fucking retarded magic show that you got. I mean, you guys are better than the magic show.
We
I don't
could
care
do
either
two
way. I'm just
shows.
telling you. I'm just telling you that the offer's
So
out
me
there.
and Billy might do a new show if Billy's into it, or I might do the show with Josh Denny or somebody else.
I mean,
Biggest
you
problem-
Vito, you could do anything. Don't let me talk you out of something you're already doing. But I'm telling you, this
biggest
offer's also.
Play a game. Who would be good? Who would be good in Dick's chair, and who would be bad in Dick's chair? Who could and could not do biggest problem with Vito, and it would be a good podcast. Let's see. Billy the Fridge, I think, is the best avenue, obviously. Josh Denny wouldn't be bad either. I feel like a lot of the community has some weird hate boner for Josh Denny, but I like Josh Denny. Who I think might be Vito's like last friend in the world now is Josh Denny. Like last comedian friend who he can see in person. Uh, but Josh Denny. Let's see who else. Trixie. How would we feel about that? Trixie and Vito, biggest problem in the universe? Yay or nay?
I think Trixie will go nuts and she'll just decide to just like shadow kick the fuck out of Vito at one point in time. I don't think her patience is as boundless as Tick's.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
go wrong pretty quickly, but I think the episodes would be good. Let's see. Who else? Who else could fill the Dick Masterson chair? Destiny. We always thought about him replacing
Oh my
Vito.
God,
What if he
please
replaced
no.
Dick?
Dude, if you want to guarantee that I never ever watch another episode as long as I live, like you put Destiny in that fucking chair.
Taylor from
Unsub,
PKA. I saw
downvote,
somebody
gone.
say that on Reddit.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, Taylor from PKA. You see, I think of a lot of the Dick Show universe characters, and I know they wouldn't do a show with Vito.
Has to be someone that's the
Carl
polar
wouldn't,
opposite.
Vinny wouldn't. Tony hates him now. Fucking.
The decline in like the death of that friendship, the death of a friendship in real time. If you look at like Tony from Hack the Movies versus Vito, is sort of like a really crazy sort of story, you know, because it was like, hey, it's Vito, yeah, it's a oops, I kind of fucked up and didn't send you I think it all started because Vito fucked up giving him like the wrong mailing address or something like that for when Tony wasn't able to mail off his merch.
Yeah. But they were friends a long time after that. It was just like Vito.
I think that was the beginning of the
It was
end, though.
it was some gay Vito Wars shit. I don't even remember what the inciting incident between Dick and Tony was. Not Dick and Tony, Vito and Tony. Like I know that eventually Vito was like threatening to leak shit of Tony's and like he was doing gay shit, but that was like after. I don't know what the initial rift between the two of them was.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because I
Oh, this
remember,
watch
I
is
remember
fine.
Tony. I remember Tony just like suddenly declared he was done with Vito.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was
I
he
remember.
was
I
just
remember.
he put out his Judge Dredd episode. And he's like, "Hey everybody, tune into Dick's first episode and Vito's last episode of Back to the Movies." But yeah, I don't know. Vito needs some new comedy friendships, and I think he could find them if he really put his mind to it. I
I
think
don't think he's got it in there
Billy is
anymore.
an exciting new avenue. If he can really cling on to Billy, start a general comedy thing with Billy if it's not this fucking magic shit. If he can really get into the Billy the Fridge universe, he can perhaps gain new friends through that. He just needs to commit to Billy the Fridge. I could see the vision, Vito. You got to take advantage while this very talented man who could easily find somebody better seems to be interested in working with you. You gotta take advantage. This is your chance. You have a second shot.
I think it
You
would be
better
really
take it.
fucking. I think it'd be really, really fucking funny if Billy tells Vito, "I don't roll out of bed for anything less than 30%," and tries to big league him, and then Vito just really starts to really lose out.
Nah.
It's like, nah, I ain't do no show then. Goodbye.
Well,
Your last internet friend, Billy the Fridge.
it would be 35-35, I assume, unless Vito's really gonna try to Jew Billy out of some percentage. If Vito even does this, which he won't, because he's too prideful, and understandably, he does not want to have to send monthly payments to Dick Masterson once this drama is over. But hopefully they'll start another show and it'll work out. But knowing Vito, he'll fuck something up somewhere.
Oh yeah.
You're telling me biggest problem is ending. I got it.
Yeah, Fukuhua Gods for 2. Thank you for not killing your show. Dick,
25%. Are you retarded?
Who would win? It's a good deal. Who would win?
It's
the
not a good deal.
Or the
After you
countdown?
spent a year destroying the Patreon and getting it down to like as low of a pot. Now, if you had made this deal at the beginning before you completely tanked the show and put it in the gutter, maybe then I would have considered it. But
so there is a number where it's
let
a
me
good deal. Cameron for
skip
5.
shows
Incredulous
for a
Vito.
year,
Stonewall
get the
Vito.
Patreon
Always
as
the
low
last
as I
bunch
can.
standing.
Let me lock Vito
Meat
onto the
Gazer for 10.
YouTube so he can't do fill-in shows.
The show should go back to a weekly
And
format.
once the show
I
is
can't.
completely on its deathbed, I'll go, well, I can't. Look, I get it. You got other stuff going on that's more exciting. It's fine. But this 25% thing, did you really think I was going to bite on that? Are you insane?
I don't care. That's the deal that
If
you're
you
being
don't
offered.
care, then just
it's
give me
good
the
for
show.
you. It's good for Billy. It's good for the fans. It's a good deal.
I'll give you a one-time payout, and you can walk away and be happy.
What's the one-time payout?
Figure it out. What do you want?
200,000.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna ask for some retarded fucking number.
Well, what's the number? I mean, Bender for 5.
For a show
Vito's
that
not a
makes
pedophile.
what, $5,000 a month? What do you
Vito's not a
expect to
pedophile.
get?
He's a grifter and probably date rapist. We use the icon. LJ Clabrino for 5.
Usually be about a year, right? In this case, like doing a buyout on a show like that in that scenario, like it would be bringing up the 5,000 a month. Would it usually be like a year of income? The buyout would be. I feel like I've heard.
I have no idea. I've never had a buyout before.
From what I've heard about buyouts, like maybe I'm crazy, but I've heard like other shows talk about buyouts, and it seems like it's usually about a year's worth of the show's revenue. So if it's 5,000 a month, 5,000 times 12, $60,000. Okay, so 200,000 is crazy, but 60,000, which I think Vito would still say is too high, but I think that's the number, Vito. Pitch it to Dick, $60,000. A lot of money. Probably not for Dick. I think that's like 4 or 5 months of Patreon, but you know.
TPB is pee splash on my floor no matter how well I am.
Patreon.com/Vito, guys. The
Maybe
Vito
that's
Show.
Please get more guests. There shouldn't be any excuses since the show is virtual. That's a good
The show will be called The Jerk Off. I've already got jerkoff.show, I think.
Do you really?
Yeah, jerkoff.show. What? That's not a good URL?
What up?
It's funny that it's the jerkoff.show. That's
Did somebody just join the call?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Black Bread.
Howdy.
Howdy.
This camera
We're
is
watching-
just for Mo's benefit. I'm not putting it on stream.
What's that?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Ew.
What are you up to,
Are you
Black Bread?
pissing right now? Is that what's happening?
No, that's a pool. I saw the
Oh,
pool
yeah.
in the shot.
I'm
Yeah.
pissing right now.
Oh no, I thought
I
Riley
gotta
was
go see a
pissing.
doctor and
No,
get this
no,
checked
no.
out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
How you doing,
Yeah.
Blackbread? What are you up to?
Oh, needle nose would be perfect. Thank you.
Well, these are regular.
You kicking back, having a nice America day, Blackbread?
I'm just setting some shit up for a little 4th of July gathering.
Oh boy, you and your pool parties.
What's that?
I said you and your pool parties. You're having all these pool parties.
I mean, I got a pool. I got to get my money's worth, right?
Look at my cool pool. I gotta have I gotta have all sorts of parties to justify this pool.
I really do. I'm setting up lights, and like I go to lift them up. You know, those outdoor lights, and I go to lift up one of the strands. You know, one of the light bulbs hits the deck a little too hard, and it blows up. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, you know, all right, maybe might have just run into something. All right, then like I set the next part of it down gently, and then another light bulb explodes. I'm like, okay, how is this even fucking possible?
You're just light bulbs
Like
don't
if I,
like you. They spontaneously combust in your presence. They can't handle it.
yeah, I mean, I guess imagine you set your head on the pillow and your head fucking explodes. That's what it felt like.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's not fair though. It's not fair
It's
at all.
not fair. It's not fair. But all
Anyway,
right,
what's going on? What did
folks.
I just crash?
Yeah, we're watching Vito crash out.
How hard?
Pretty hard. Dick ended the show. It's over.
Like entirely?
Yeah, he said he's done with the show after July.
Oh,
And now Vito's
well,
crashing out, and also he's offered Vito a deal where he gets 25% for life, and Vito gets to do the show with Billy the Fridge, and Vito is not happy with that deal. He feels very disrespected. So there's a lot of crashing out and spurging happening.
well, the problem is he thinks his entire self-worth is now attached to the show, which is bigger than he ever will be. People don't watch the show because they want to see Vito. They watch the show and it has Vito in it. Most people are watching the show for Dick.
I would say I would say that it's probably about an equal amount. I would say there's probably about an equal amount of people who are just there for Dick and who are there for both of them, who are like genuinely
Now,
invested in the
there's
dynamic
people
between the
there.
two and want to hear those two do a show. I think there's significantly less people that are there for just Vito. So, like, Vito has people who are there for his contributions, but only insofar as their relation to Dick Masterson's contributions. Like, it becomes a whole different show once Dick Masterson is
Right,
no
but
longer
in this
involved.
divorce, who's taking most of the kids?
Oh, Dick, obviously. But I think there'll be plenty of people who have two Christmases and watch both of them.
Yeah, maybe. It'll probably happen once in a while.
I mean, I know I'm ride or die. Like in this time, I've been listening to Biggest Problem for years. I've become attached to the big lug. I'm gonna follow him where he goes. But
yeah, I just
I
think,
do wish things could have been worked out a little better here, and we didn't have to see it end. But it
well, I
happens.
mean, okay. Well, he built his ego off of that show, I think, is what I'm trying to say here.
Okay,
And that
I
is what I
see.
have a problem with when it comes to Vito, is that he thinks he's hot shit, and it is because of that show. He was
Yeah,
not
like
hot shit before
he
that
doesn't have
show.
a lot of pull on without Dick and without the show. Like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like imagine if I
Funny.
built my ego off of the issue crew. I'd fucking hate
That'd be a
myself.
pretty fragile ego. That'd be a shitty ass ego.
All right, I'm done talking.
Guys, you get access
Well,
to the
Max
Vito
with 10.
Discord where you can discuss which guest
Good
hosts
evening,
you would
gents.
like me to have.
Can we get an update from Deep State Derek on current events? Maybe Scott Adams.
This show is over. Are you gonna?
Also, I can't wait for cute shit Vito to have Jesse PS from Pod Awful on his show immediately.
Oh God.
100%. That's what he's gonna do. I like how Vito has like a little crush on Pod Awful, where like he doesn't want to do too much because he doesn't want to piss Dick off, but he does seem to be fascinated by Pod Awful's campaign against Dick and want to participate in it every once in a while.
Well,
Like there was a fight. I know nobody else noticed this. I'm kind of upset because it was so funny. Dick and Vito had a fight. And then for a time, and nobody else pointed this out but me, and nobody really noticed that I pointed it out. Dick and Vito had a fight, and then for like days, his like, you know how Discord has that new thing where you can have like a little tag where it like reps a server that you're in? Like if you're in like a YouTuber you like server, you have like that little thing next to you where it's like, yeah, I'm part of the
yeah,
AKG.
yeah.
Yeah, like Vito's changed that to the Pod Awful one. Just as like a fuck you, just to be silly, and nobody noticed. And I was like, that motherfucker, that piece of shit.
Gonna do guest appearances? Is that part of your 25% fee?
Why would I do guest appearances? The fee is to walk away. Air beta pass for 2. What kind of fridge does Vito need? A big one. Big. It's a joke. Air beta pass for 5. Why did Vito print the comic without color? He's delayed it for 2 years just for the colors. No,
Anyway,
He's
Vito's
furiously
video is worse than
typing.
Johnny's
I love
pain.
it.
Yeah, that's bad. I know. Air beta patch for 2. We need a
He's making arrangements for the jerk off. He has to make sure it's ready to launch. Whoa, what happened to the
Hello,
sound?
show.
There we
It's
go.
so
video.
crazy.
Very funny. Hello from India.
And if you
Section
just
2.
let me run the show,
Vito, you're gonna fix
we
the
would-
focal length issue.
The focal length.
Vito rotate host, Frog Tony somebody else, Billy Frog Tony again. Vito and Frog Tony biggest problem? Question mark.
Oh God, if you want me to never watch an episode of that show, put fucking Frog Tony on there. That dude has I watched that guy's content for like I think a year. And like I subbed to his channel thinking maybe the private stuff would be a lot better. Dude, it's terrible. His guests are terrible. His fucking friends he has on the show they're never funny. It's the most I think we're better than their shit, personally.
Man, that's a real
Well, he had the
fucking
chance to
shot.
have
That's a real
I
death
asked him to
shot.
come on his show, and he did not. He was like, we'll think about it. Well,
Oh, you tried to get on Frog Tony's show?
I did, yeah, for the hell of it. I didn't even know what they were talking about, but, probably better off that I didn't, because I'm...
True,
you know,
yeah,
how I
yeah.
am
You,
about,
now
like,
you don't have to be
fucking,
associated with fucking Frog Tony.
Well, I mean, it could have launched me a little bit, you know?
That's
But,
true. That could have been the moment.
Yeah. I mean, but, he decided he was, bigger than that. So, big enough to just go and, like, touch a pizza box or whatever. I don't remember what happened there. Sorry, unlike that guy, I've yet to allegedly molest a girl, so...
Dude, that last one that was from almost 2 months ago, wasn't it? Where Frog Tony and that dude were on the biggest problem.
Yeah,
And they
Frog
had this
Tony and
huge
that other
hash
guy
out.
from that other show. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Fuck you. All right. I don't remember the other guy's name. He laughed too much during that segment, but it was still pretty good.
I liked him. I wish I remembered his name. Maybe I'll check it. I'll go remind
No, I wish
myself
I
and I'll
was
check
him.
out his show.
Hey, you're that guy from that thing. Whoa.
That guy
I
from
like
that
you.
thing. Whoa.
Length is great.
Not to worry, though.
Mr. G-
Oops, sorry. No,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to throw it out there that I'm going to be part of the Paranormal View Network. Lee
Oh
has
yeah,
set up a show.
have you guys
that I
been
am to
in talks? Is that like more solid now?
Your Ghost Stories, I believe, is the going name for now.
What is it called?
Your Ghost Stories.
Your Ghost Stories. What are you
It
gonna have
might still
people?
be my ghost stories, but I told them like that. That's like my classic car, or something like that. I was like, your ghost stories would probably be more appropriate. It would
Well, I feel like
encourage
your
people
ghost
to engage
stories.
with that, so people could put in their own ghost stories.
Yeah, that's
and
the
I
thing.
can
I feel
read
like
them.
your ghost story is almost. Oh yeah, people could submit them to read. Yeah, that makes sense. I was more thinking like you would have people on as guests and they would tell their ghost stories, but that's you could do like
That
submissions too.
too.
That would make sense. Yeah, because I was thinking like that would become hard to sustain trying to get like new guests to tell ghost stories all the time. But you could have text submissions too, so that
Yeah.
the audience could do it. That's smart. This is a good idea. Your ghost stories, everybody. Tune in.
Yep. Be ready for it. Check the Paranormal View Network, and
I should be.
I'll be
I'm going to be part of the
sharing
Paranormal
the shit
Network
out of
too.
it.
I think. I'm pretty. I should be doing a show with Lee on the Paranormal Network. I haven't heard about it in a while.
Yeah, he mentioned that when I talked to him
Yeah,
last.
yeah. I gotta hit him up. See what's going on with that.
Yep. All I know is, passive income because I have a baby and I'm about to. No, I've already started with the massive amounts of overtime and making ends meet on only one income.
Damn.
At least you're not making meat ends. Oh, sorry.
Meat ends. We already did
Yeah.
that. We made a baby.
True.
Okay. Never mind.
Those were the best
Sorry.
trimmings, though.
And bombings. The multiple bombings. Let's keep watching the clip.
Keep the tent.
It's a
Next
very
week,
happy
I'll be
baby. All
reading
right.
my physical copy of Super Killers shipped to my house for free. How much is it going to cost to get my coloring book, Vito?
Well, I mean, I knew this was coming. I just didn't know you were going to ask for 25% for nothing. It's crazy.
I know if I was giving something, it'd be more. Cameron for 2. The comic was never part of the show, Vito. Herb Beta Pass for 5. Ask Claude to color Super Killer and see who does it better. Trio Doug for 5. Even if your TV isn't plugged into the cable, they'll still find you because you can plug it into the cable anytime. England's like, yeah, I know. They're crazy. LJ Clabrino for 2. Yo, mama. Cameron for 2. The show ended before Super Killer released. Balder for 2. Balder will take the show. Maybe Balder and Billy would be a good show. Comic
Yeah, that
Artist
could be
Pro
good.
Secrets for 5. Dick, this ingrate doesn't deserve his 37.5% of the show. I know, it's a tiny reduction and he gets to continue the show. Actually, Vito doesn't have to take any reduction at all. You just give 25% to Billy. It's just an ego thing. It's crazy. Trio
It's not
Doug
an
for
ego
2.
thing. Why
Give
would I
the
throw...
show to me and Riley. I'll give you 50%.
Yeah, give it to Riley.
There you go.
That'll last about a week.
Well, you and you and Billy. I think it's got to be you and Billy. You guys are good together.
I think me and Billy are good together. So if you
Vito and Riley. That'd be a good frenemy dynamic. I'd watch that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That would be a show that would end in like
there'd only be like 3 episodes, but they'd be a pretty
Yeah.
funny 3 episodes.
Yeah.
want the show to continue, just give me the show. I'm not going to fight you about it.
You know what
Who's-
actually
like, what
would
do you
be
mean you're gonna fight me?
hysterical?
What?
All right. If Riley just decided to Green Ranger the entire fucking thing and talk like the Green Ranger, like how he talks in all of his Hack the Movies appearances, where he's like, "Yes, Vito, and I think you are an Essler, haha," or something like that. I think if he did that, that would be highly enjoyable. Anywho, sorry. Go ahead.
But what do you actually want?
I just told you a deal that I'm
Why
willing
do you
to,
want
to
money?
do.
What do you You're fine. I know you have money, so it's not about money. What do you actually want?
It's a licensing fee. GGE's for 50. Make the deal, Vito. That guy's got money. Comic Book Pro Secrets for 5. Dick Clark is dead. Yet his estate still gets 25% of Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve while someone else hosts it, Vito. Did you know that?
And I will get 50% of my new podcast venture. And if Billy is my co-host,
You should
you'll
get the
receive-
Patreon up right now for your new podcast venture.
Well, the problem is that it's that same problem where if you use a new Patreon, they take 10% right off the top. What? So I was just trying, so it's better to find a grandfathered Patreon account and then they take less percentage.
Trio Doug for 2. Super Killer really killed the show. Well, nothing lasts forever, Trio Doug, but thank you. Employee of the month. You were the last employee of the month. The
Vito
Wanderers feel
Jewswaldy.
died for 2. I'm like crying. The Malware for 2. This show is ending before Super Killer ships. One of the Super Killers might make it out this month. I don't know. One of
It's
you,
already
you have
out.
proofs.
You want your copy? I'll come by. I'll put it in your mailbox. I'll put it in your mailbox tonight.
No, do not come to my house tonight.
Well, that's
Balder
happening.
for
You said
5.
you wanted your copy. I'm going to bring it over.
I didn't say I wanted my copy.
You said whoever gets me my copy, so you're getting your copy.
Balder for 5. Hard
He
to do a
really
show
looks
making
like
fun
he's
of
about
people.
to
Vito clearly
cry.
can't take being made fun of.
Vito should forcefully break in during an episode of the Dick Show. Like he'll probably get arrested or shot, but it will be the funniest thing to ever happen.
He just does that. Ha ha!
Here
I got your
am.
comic, I got your comic, Dick. Ha ha!
It's your comic, Dick. You want one too, Johnny? Here I am.
Oh, no, you
I
killed
could
it.
be getting made fun of. It happens all the time.
Mr.
I think this
No,
is
no,
even
man. I don't
funnier at
understand this at all. I mean,
0.5 speed.
It's funnier at 1.5 times speed.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, this feels like it's even funnier.
Somebody
you can't
clip
do the
that
show anymore.
response. Somebody clip that response. I can get made fun of. It happens all the time. Mr. G.
Literally, this idea that the idea that like I don't have thick skin and that like I'm so precious about being made fun of that it killed the show is just ridiculous.
Mr. Geeky for 5. The payout should be 121, 365. Vito should have said that.
Look, the
What does that mean?
people right now
Oh,
are
that's
getting
a super killer
exactly
money.
people are getting exactly what they wanted. They wanted this show to end from day one. Like that was what they wanted. People wanted this show. They wanted a repeat of the last show. But the problem that they didn't get was
How's
they
this
wanted a
repeat
big
the last show?
They wanted a big Maddox blow up where the two hosts leaving like absolutely hating or whatever and feuding, and I just don't care. Like you didn't get it. I'm
All right,
sorry.
I just wanted to hop on
Why
for
do
a
you think
quick
you wanted
second, and that was. I guess I just wanted to say hi. So
Well, thanks
I'm gonna
for-
take off. I got to finish up what I'm doing.
Thanks
No
for popping
problem,
in,
man.
Black
Show up.
Red. Have a good
Happy
holiday.
4th, bro.
Yeah, happy 4th.
Bye.
That.
Because they're addicted to it, man. The drama of it. I get it. The Maddox stuff was like exciting and fun, though. Radio wars, two people going at it. But at the end of
How
the
many
day,
people do
man,
you think wanted that? Like, they just wanted a funny show. Why do you think people wanted a
bro,
big
people
ranker's blow
want
up?
because they love it. The drama propels it. People have been egging it on since day one, and I've been here going, guys. I don't think me and Dick have to be at odds with each other. I think we can just do a fun show. And people have been constantly needling this like drama, and at a certain point, it just became
Wait, what do you mean needling the
insurmountable.
drama? Like Eric July? That's people loved the Eric July stuff.
People going to you and going, oh, Vito did this thing wrong. Vito said this, which is shitty. Just like trying to stir up this weird fucking animosity.
What are you
People come to me. People going, did you know
Dick?
Dick's talking shit about you, Dick, whatever.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I said, yeah, whatever, man. I just want to do a fun, funny show. And
Who are
certain
you
people
talking about? I don't think like the majority of people wanted this like.
There
this
have
thing you're
been
talking
people
about.
who from day one have been dude, there are people who go, man, I can't wait to see Vito fail. I want to see him homeless. I want to see everything fall apart for him.
How many people could say that? How many people could possibly say that?
There's a lot
100?
of it's the whole Kiwi Farms mentality of like, we want to see this guy ruined. We want to see him ruin his life. He's a Lolcow. Maybe we can push him into blowing everything up and destroying the show. And it kind of drove them.
Who are you talking about?
And they did, and you did do that.
Dude, I don't know their names. It's like Bumfuck and Plum Jar and Jim Jim. Okay, they all are fucking internet names, man.
Fucking plum jar.
The point is,
So those guys wanted you to what? Be homeless?
dude, it's the same as like it turned into the Kiwi Farm shit where they just go, hey, here's a guy who's a little bit happy and he enjoys what he's doing. I was having a great time putting on this show every week, bringing comedy to people, and then people said, well, hey, maybe we can make him freak out, maybe we can harass him.
Here's a human paraquat, right?
Dude, it's the shit they always do, like where they go, well, if we just harass him over and over, eventually he'll freak out.
What do you
And
mean
then
harass you though?
If he freaks out, oh, I don't know, like coming to my house, filming inside my garage, fucking
That one,
filming
what,
videos inside my car.
Schizo Sean? That
Happened
one
more
guy?
times than that, but you don't know about it because I don't talk about it.
Oh,
On
really?
at least 3 different occasions. I'm
All these secret occasions where people came to Vito's house and didn't say anything to anybody.
on at least 3 different occasions, people come to my house, filmed inside my garage, taking tours around my house, trying to.
Was that
fuck with me.
LADWP? Were they checking the meter especially?
No,
Like, were
just
they-
assholes who are former fans of the show who decided, well, maybe we can, and again, they would send me messages, they'd send me pictures of my house. He'd be like, I was at your house last night. You're a fucking fat
Pictures of your house in the
loser."
street?
No, like going into my garage and fucking around and like touching my shit. Okay, and I
Touching
don't
your
talk-
car?
And I don't talk about it. Touching whatever's in the garage, man. Going through my boxes and shit. And I don't
Pouring pig's blood into your car.
talk about it because fucking obviously, you don't talk about that shit.
Why are you talking about it now?
Because I'm telling you that those people who have been pushing to look, we want Vito to fail. I got it. Okay, I might fail. I probably will fail. There's a very strong chance I will fail at life. I will never be a great creator. I will never be a great comedian. I will never be a great comic creator.
Oh,
You got
poor
what you
little
want, man. Like, what
Vito.
more-
Oh,
He
oh, God.
really,
oh.
it makes it hard to feel bad for
Oh.
him when he does this
No,
fucking
I
obvious
feel-
crybaby
I
routine.
fucking hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit so much. Like every time I see this shit, what little respect I have for Vito just gets
Vito?
whittled away, like with like thick fucking shavings, just thick shavings off the tiny fucking bar of trust soap that I have, just like with this guy. It's down to a splinter, Riley.
Yeah, fair.
can I give to you? Do you need me to hang myself? Would that make it work? Like,
They would really hate if you did the show
Oh,
Billy and gave me
I could
25%.
kill myself. I'm a fucking Vito.
Kill myself, then how would you feel?
What a
Vito, it's
pussy
so
fucking
cringe,
bitch.
man. Come
It's all the
on.
fucking throw everything. Here's the all or nothing thing that fucking Vito does.
This is
Throw
your
everything
floundering
at the
because
wall.
this is the ultimate embarrassment because you didn't quit before he quit. That's what this is at the end of the day. You should have quit the show months ago. And now he's doing it and you're embarrassed and you're trying to save face. and it's not working.
It's just they want the show to end. They would either way. They would go, oh my god, Vito has to give Dick 25% of his money. What a cuck. Or the show ends. And they go, oh my god,
Who cares?
The show ends. Vito's a cuck.
Who cares about Plum Jar and Fumbus?
I'm just saying that you guys who have been pushing from day one to try and end the show in some big dramatic freak out. Well, you didn't get that. Like, you really wanted some blow up where I betrayed Dick and I go nuts and I sue him. You didn't get that. So now you get this slow, pathetic petering out. And congratulations. I mean, this is what
You got it in
pushed
your
for.
head that I don't know who these people are who want this like thing that you're talking about. The most supportive everyone
It's the
was
same
being
people who sent people to my house to film videos and posted
Oh,
my
like 3
address
people?
and posted my phone number. Three
I'm pretty
people.
sure you posted your address.
I never post my address, but let's be clear. These people,
Yeah.
even if there's not a lot of them, they're very dedicated and they spend hours and hours going, how can we fuck with Vito? How can we make the show unfun? How can we suck all the comedy out of it?
Who are you
And they
talking
s-
about though? Like, why don't I see any of this stuff?
Dude, they're not sending it to you. They send it to me. And
How would I
you
know?
don't hear about it is because anytime I've gone to you and said, hey, this
Block.
guy's fucking around talking about coming to my
yeah,
house,
yeah,
you said,
yeah.
I don't want to hear about it. So there you go.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like people talk to me. Like, yeah, sure they do, bro. Sure they do.
The
They talk
voices
to
in
me,
your
I
head
swear.
talk to you.
Yeah, I think that you could fuse one of those for a tweet or something. Oh God.
You don't have to hear
Moving
about it. Yeah,
on.
so there. That's why
Yeah.
you don't know about it.
Boom, blocked. I'm like Neo.
Okay, so don't tell me. Don't tell me what you're talking
See,
about, 'cause
all
I
right.
don't
Pause it. See, Riley, that's how it feels to just block everyone you fucking hate and you're sick of like 5 seconds after meeting them. Like the shit that you don't like that I do sometimes, that's how it feels about it. That's how it feels, like to do that. It's just pum. Like how it feels to chew 5 gum. Block. That's how it feels like, man.
I mean, names.
Anyway.
It's just like Jumblar Flumbus and stuff.
Bro, when Schizo Sean said, I'm
You're
going to Vito's
so
house to
blood-
fucking record it, I said, you want
I
email?" He
like
said,
the
"Hey, I wanna call up-"
evolution of his fucking, the evolution of his made up improv.
I do like the made up fake internet names.
Like it starts to get better, and he's like he starts adding and subtracting, like little like bits right there, like flumbar. It's just a flumbar, plumbus, or something, or some Rick and Morty reference.
About this guy on the show anymore. And you said
Yeah.
you immediately posted that fucking email on Twitter, basically egging him on, going, I can't believe Vito would
Yeah.
bother me with this. When all I said to
I
you was,
can't. No.
yeah, okay, well, all I said to you was, hey, I'm
Yeah.
not going to promote guys who are coming to film shit at my house. It's not cool, man. I'm not going to give them fucking screen time.
Well, you didn't, did you?
No, but it doesn't matter because you gave them the promotion they wanted anyway. You fucking blasted it out on Twitter.
How's that
Whatever, man.
How's that my fault?
Why did you post that email? For what
It's
reason?
funny.
It's not funny. I legitimately told you, hey, a guy's joking about coming to my house. I'm not okay with
Yeah,
this.
Schizo Sean. I mean, it's not a guy. You know him very well. Schizo
I don't know him
Sean.
very well, dude. He's a guy who listened to the show. At the time, I barely knew anything about him other than he came to Hackmania. Why do you think I had this like deep fucking romantic involvement with him?
Because he talked to people a lot. I think you knew who Schizo Sean was.
Dude, I don't know. I have no idea why you thought I knew who he was. I really didn't. As
Because
far as I knew,
he was like always around. Everybody knows who he was. Like,
that's
he's got a bunch of
crazy. He
chats
literally
in.
popped up one day, and I fucking had no idea who he was.
He
You're
was just like a
full of
mysterious
shit.
guy with a bunny.
Man, Schizo Sean really traded it all in for the tits, huh?
Oh, I like saggy tits too.
He was a pillar of the community, a hero amongst men, and then he cucked Riley, who everybody loves, and now nobody likes him anymore, and he has to not be on the internet. He really gave it all up for the tits.
Yeah, I mean, like the it's kind of crazy how integral Mint and Riley kind of were. They were like a not like the biggest pillar, but definitely a load bearing pillar, propping up the biggest problem for a time.
Yeah, no, their antics were definitely a central part of the lore for a good amount of time.
And like some weeks it was boring and stupid, other weeks it was like, whoa. And then all of a sudden they broke up, and then we had a huge breakup fucking thingy. And that's been it. Just every once in a while, like we drink to the fallen, Schizo Sean, like
Rip Schizo Sean.
he's not really around. Like he's with Mint, and from what people have talked about, like she just, likes to yell at people and is just fucking crazy and very autistic, and she seems sweet enough and cool enough. I met her a few times. I talked to her a few times, and I hired her to do some work for me for the channel. Like her and Riley like a few times, and her banner, one of her banners
Yeah,
was my
Riley
banner.
made the Mo Show theme song, the theme song for the new version of the
Yeah,
MoCast.
yeah, yeah. Which was never meant to be a new version, the new MoCast. It was just going to be a show I did, and then for some reason or another, I decided to stop.
You just
And
decided
question
not to
mark.
do the
And
show, even though every time we did it, it was the best thing ever, and it was a great show. And then you just were like,
I
I'm not gonna do
promise.
the Mo Show
I tell you
anymore."
what. Tell you what. Uh, are you wanting to do the MoCast on Sunday, or you want to take one more week off? Because if you want to do one more week off instead of doing that, well, I guess it'll just be the MoCast live then, because
Yeah, we could
Violet
just
will probably
stream a
want to get it.
MoCast.
We just stream a MoCast.
If you wanted
We
to
could.
live stream the MoCast tomorrow, we could do that.
Okay, yeah,
It'll
yeah,
it'll
yeah, yeah.
fuck up the
We'll talk
lore a
about
little
it.
bit because there are 2 episodes that aren't out that we've recorded, but that's okay.
Well, oh, uh, I didn't know we were behind.
Yeah, we're behind. You didn't know we were
Fuck.
behind, then why didn't you fucking pay me? I thought you knew we were behind, and that's why you
No,
didn't
I
pay
thought
me.
you hadn't said anything. You always, like you and Jello, always fucking text me, and I thought that I
Because you
didn't
used to
see
be
I
hard to
didn't
get
see
you.
a.
I used to have to get a hold of you, but then you just started paying me like clockwork every Thursday, and I didn't have to worry about it
Why haven't
anymore.
you
And then
fucking
this
said
Thursday you didn't.
anything? I thought that you were just not doing the show right now because we didn't have anything. I didn't know that we weren't behind.
Yeah, we're behind.
Why didn't you fucking say anything?
What am I supposed to say? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't do that
You're the
work that
producer.
Yeah, it's my fault. What am I gonna say?
Yeah.
Like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
you're the
behind.
producer. Yeah, yeah, let me know if we're behind because like I
Okay.
fucking didn't know that I owe you money, dude.
Oh, well, in terms of money, you've been paying me whether we're behind or not. You only owe me for 1 week that you didn't pay me.
Oh,
It was
well
it,
fuck,
it
man.
was just
All right,
one
hold
week that
on.
you didn't pay me, and we were behind. So I just assumed that you didn't pay me because we were behind, which was fair because I
Oh,
hadn't put out episodes. But
no, I hadn't thought no, I hadn't thought about that at all. I thought that like usually I try to do the clockwork thing because I'm always doing it, but also because like most of the time you'll say something and then sometimes if I forget, you'll usually say something or blah blah blah, but you didn't say anything, and then
yeah,
we didn't
because I
have
was
a
3
show.
episodes behind. So I was like, yeah, you probably didn't pay me because I'm not posting episodes, which is fair. I'll bother him about it once I post the episodes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. Well, I got you.
Okay.
Anywho, we better start. Like honestly,
Yeah.
we could let's watch this, but we're at the point where all they do is just yell and argue with themselves.
There are some more veto things I want to address. It doesn't matter if we don't finish it. We'll just keep
Okay.
covering it until we're done.
All right.
Ears that showed up one day,
All right,
like
look,
a
I got yeah.
like a gunslinger, like the
Look,
man in black.
Everybody wanted Vito.
Guy says, when's the PKA reunion?
I don't know.
Trio Doug for 2 says Vito is fucking panicking. LMA.
I'm not panicking.
He was
'cause
your
I've
strongest soldier.
Look, dude, I've known for a year that you would eventually end the show over something. I mean,
I'm
honestly,
not ending it.
I think
I'm giving you. I'm saying it could go on in this version, and you're saying that's not enough money for you. So it's not me ending it. I'm saying this version could continue with these guys that you love, but you're saying I want more money, and I'm saying, well, I just don't think I don't think you're gonna get more money. I think it's a pretty good deal. That's all.
I think I'm a great podcaster. I think I'm a funny guy, and I think I will find a home continuing to podcast. And I think if there's an audience out there that likes when the show is just about having fun and doing comedy, all right, let's do a comedy show, man.
You sound like
I think we can
OP.
just do.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Johnny Rocket for 5 says Vito will regret not taking the 25% in a year tops. Comic Book Pro Secrets for 2 says I'm crying laughing. Yeah, thank you, EVS. The Wanderers Field Guide for 2 says don't forget to thank Sean Maddox. Yeah, thanks for the snacks. Chris for 2.
Oh
Rip
yeah,
Show.
that's
Cam for 2.
EVS.
How
I
about a measly
forgot.
Wait, what about EVS?
Oh, that I saw the comic book artist pro secrets, and
Yeah.
I kept thinking that was a clip show guy that was like fairly popular. It's like, no, that's fucking
Oh, is that
EVS.
Ethan Van Sciver? I didn't even realize
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I thought EVS was EVS or something like that. I forgotten that it was comic artist. Anyway, hey, I'm gonna run to the boys' room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go ahead and play.
Yeah.
20%. Now there you go. This guy gets it. Balder for 5. Do you take Plum's name in vain? The Plums were your only supporters. Don't you take Plum's name in vain? Your Plums were your only supporters. Cameron for 2. Vito, why are you shaking? That's his camera.
I'm just bouncing my leg.
Comic Artist Pro Secrets for 5. It's crazy how Vito became exactly like Liam Gray or July and Patrick S. Tomlinson with this shit. Riley broke him.
I don't agree.
Who's Patrick S. Tomlinson?
Guys,
Cameron
I don't understand.
Cameron for 2. Don't say the N-word.
Guys, I know you're trying to manufacture me into like some sort of Lolcow character, and you just never got it. You never got that out of me.
We did get it. Vito, we got it. It's here. We're here right now. You've turned yourself into a lolcow. It doesn't have to be this way. It would take minimum effort on your part and minimum not being insane for it to not be this way. But you're giving us lolcow stuff. Here we are. Here we are an hour 40 minutes into a stream about you being a lolcow. Like, you're putting yourself in that field, dog.
You can keep
guys?
You can
What are you
keep
talking about,
doing this like
guys?
fake laughter and this like, oh my god,
it's real.
Vito's lost it. Vito's a complete crash out. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to show up and make a funny podcast.
Yeah.
What did I do that was so abhorrent?
I don't know why you think something has to be abhorrent to be funny. Like, it's funny.
But you guys are going like,
It's funny.
Vito's an absolute joke. He provides nothing. All of this is just comedy.
When did I
His
say
life
that? I
is
just said it's
comedy.
funny.
You're saying I'm Patrick Tomlinson. I'm Liam Gray. I'm what? I'm Boogie.
Yeah. Eric July. No, he didn't say Boogie. I don't think that's sphere really. That reference wouldn't make sense.
I don't understand.
You don't think
why
those guys are funny?
I don't understand why me showing up every week, trying to come up with like funny shit to say on a podcast, is such a what an absolute failure this guy is.
Vito and Lolcow Live. Can we just get the full turn? Yeah, Vito, just embrace it. Go do Lolcow Live with Boogie. It'd be way better than fucking Turbo. Whatever the fuck that weirdo's up to. Fucking not entertaining even a little bit. Lolcow Live is completely unwatchable right now. Get Vito in there. Get him in there. Boogie and Vito. That wouldn't be a bad show. Boogie and Vito, biggest problem. He could finally take the chair that he was supposed to be his long ago.
What a
You don't see that what
fucking
you're saying right
Lolcow
now is
this
so
guy
funny?
is. No, it's like crazy to me that this is how this sphere operates. Like, I don't think you guys can interact genuinely on anything. I think
No, we definitely have huge issues. It's our. We really have to look at our lives.
No, I think you are trying to manufacture like this Maddox character. Like that's all this has ever been. Is going, look, Vito's. It's like when you say Vito's just like Eric July, and I go, well, how am I like Eric July? And you go, oh, you're just like him, man, in every way.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, how? Okay, how?
like braggadocious and pretending to make a comic, but not having like the expertise to be as
What am I
arrogant as you are.
What am I bragging about?
Like you're the success of your comic. That you always throw that in people's faces who are lesser than you. You say, "Oh yeah, well my comic is this." You throw it in their face, and then when people complain, you like brush it off as like good.
I have no.
Boom.
Bro, the only thing I've ever said is.
I mean, what I said is accurate. What I said is an accurate explanation of why
I
we
don't think I've ever
that-
bragged about my comic. I think I've very clearly said from day one. I said, "Hey, listen, man, I don't really know what I'm doing. It's a little indie
Nah,
project." That...
you know, I've seen you tell people that like just brush them off. It's like, why don't you go make something? Like when I create.
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
like,
Well, no,
yeah.
that's not me saying what I make is great. It's me saying when people go, "Hey, Vito, you put up a video and it only got 5,000 views," and I go, "Yeah, getting YouTube views is really hard." I don't.
No,
I have
there's
not one...
there's no humility when I've seen you argue with people about your audience size and theirs. There's no humility in it. I see that you're trying to say like, yeah, guys, we're in this together.
None
That's, like,
at
obvious bullshit.
fucking
You're not-
all. At
No,
all.
Vito definitely does have that sort of pretentious "I'm better than you." It's weird how on a dime he switches between "I'm better than you" and "I hate myself."
Yeah,
It's really
dude,
fascinating.
it's almost like it's almost two sides of the same coin if you really think about it. It's like I'm so much better than you. I hate myself.
Two balls of the same cock.
You're
Goblin,
way meaner than
sweaty
that.
goblin
There's
Bro,
nobody
cock.
listening to the show
I
and
have-
you're like an earnest person like this all the time. It's retarded.
Well, you know what? When I'm responding to fucking trolls, who the first thing out of their mouth is "Look at your failed channel, look at your failed shit." Yeah, I
Yeah.
go like, I don't know, man. I think I've done okay.
I mean, it's just like
Hey,
the way you're describing yourself.
don't we know pops culture?
Do we know Pop's culture? Us?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah, no,
Wasn't
he's
he
not
one of the
part.
dudes-
He's not part of our space. I don't think.
Oh, okay. That name looked familiar. Sorry.
Yeah,
about that.
I've
Go
I've
ahead.
heard of him from like the Dick Show and stuff. I don't think we know him.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if I do know you, Pop Sculpture, and I just forgot that I knew you, but I'm pretty sure I don't know you.
Is such obvious bullshit. I don't even think it merits a response. Like nobody acts as good as you're claiming that you act right now. No,
Here's what it comes down to is
they're a bit vicious and spiteful. Like people just mean.
people want me to not take pride in what I do. They're like people. people really hate confidence. They really hate when a guy like me is not just like, yeah, I am a piece of shit and I fucking suck or whatever else. Where I just go, you know what? I've made some stuff that people have really liked, and I'm pretty confident that the thing I made is not complete shit. Okay, I've made a lot of content that I look at it and I go, even from a personal standpoint of, yeah, obviously I'm going to be biased towards my own works, but I look at it and I go, I don't know, man, I think I make okay shit. I think I'm pretty funny.
And that's definitely not the you who talks to people on Twitter. You're like you're a huge asshole to people on Twitter all the time.
Yes,
and on social media.
Me on Twitter is a completely different guy than me.
Well, then you engage with people in a way that makes them that makes them like want to fuck with you all the time, and now you're like, I don't know why people want to fuck with me. I'm just a oh shucks, I'm just trying to like you're like fucking Morty now, but you're not like that.
Because they're operating in this like perpetual irony poisoned way. Even now in the chat, where everyone's just going, "Oh my god, it's such a crash out. It's end
funny.
For Vito."
It's just funny.
I guess it's funny.
Cares?
I guess it's funny to pretend that's what's going on. But at the end of the day, dude, it's
not pretending. It's funny.
It probably is what's going on, Vito. You can stop it if you put your mind to it, but there's a big chance this is the end of Vito. It's gonna take some doing on your end for it not to be the end of Vito.
Dude, he's thinking to himself, "Oh my god, I shouldn't have gambled so much.
It's so over. It's so over. I should have laid down."
Like, this is like panic Vito. Like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Well, no, but it's panic Vito. But then it's his response of panicking is doubling down.
Down by the end of it.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I've never done anything wrong. Fucking, you're all saying that I did these things that I didn't do, that I obviously did do, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna say that I didn't do them." Like, it's a song and dance. It's not necessary. You could have done this with tact. You could have given a little 2-minute speech. Literally, Vito, like, what you should have done is like, "Look, I tried. Obviously, there are fucking unrepairable wounds, and I understand that, and I'm gonna do a fucking last month of shows, and then we're gonna fucking go our separate ways." But instead, he's in panic mode, and he's like, but I didn't even do anything wrong. What did I do wrong? And it's like, Jesus, Vito, have some introspection.
There's a lot you did wrong for like the last 15 years alone.
Just like, look, sorry it didn't work out. Sorry I did some things that made this irreconcilable. Let's have a good last month. Like, you didn't have to do this cry fest. It looks really bad on you.
Okay, well, when everybody's telling me
they're genuinely laughing. They think it's funny. What's the problem?
When everybody's telling me you're a complete failure, you'll never make anything of yourself, you're nothing without Dick Masterson, you're nothing without that show, I have to be reckless enough to say, I think I can make something happen.
Of hope. Yeah.
It is the audacity of hope. 100%.
You don't think that's like gay and funny? Like even the way you're so
it's
serious
super
now
gay.
about this.
It's 100%. Yeah, I'm
but funny
serious.
too. It's not just gay and earnest. It's like gay and funny.
But this isn't funny.
Jesus
this is
Christ.
This show falling apart is a fucking tragedy.
I mean, who cares? Is this your first time?
Me.
Like, yeah, don't worry. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. It's really sad. I really liked what we had, and I really liked doing the show with you. And it falling apart is really sad.
Well, we had another month of shows, and you and Billy can continue doing it after that for a measly 25%.
I know you are very good at just ending things, and to me, I go, this will always be a part of me, and it's something that, yes, I took very seriously. I devoted a lot of myself to this show, and everybody can say this is gay and cringe and whatever else, but it's the truth.
Christian,
I mean, like, I've told you a million times, I don't want to be fake. Like, I could very easily go, yeah, fuck this show, fuck Dick, Dick's a piece of shit.
What do you mean I don't want to be fake? You're fake all the time. I'm not. What are you talking about?
How? Okay, it's impossible to be real in this fucking sphere. It's very hard. You have to put up constant barriers because everyone is just ripping on everything at all times.
Because you invited most of it.
And also, you don't have to have all these barriers because your co-host doesn't, and he's fine. You just have to not care. Is what you have to do.
There has to be irony. You can't have a genuine thought or feeling because I'm going to go, you're gay, that's gay. Look, Vito had a genuine thought or feeling. I genuinely enjoyed doing this show with you.
You genuinely hate Schizo Sean.
No, actually, I think Schizo Sean's another guy who just got fucking irony poisoned. And now it seems like Schizo Sean realizes, oh shit, I was so caught up in the fucking manufactured frenzy that I stopped thinking about Vito as a real human being who just wants to be left alone in his home. Schizo Sean seems to get it.
That's why it's so funny. Because you're not.
I'm not what? A real guy?
A real human being that wants to be left alone in his home. A real human being would not have come out in a fucking bluey shirt.
Like, yeah, that's funny, the bluey shirt. But I love how Vito is like almost defending Schizo Sean. Like he has this weird little friendship with Schizo Sean now. He has this weird little friendship with Mint because he's trying to get back at Riley by pushing her like dumb abuse narrative. So I guess as runoff of that, he's also become cool with Schizo Sean. So he's like, yeah, Schizo Sean understands now that what he did was wrong.
Goofing around on camera. A real human being would just like stay in their home. That's what makes it so funny.
I had my reasons for coming out. I thought that he was going to start
all funny.
I thought he was gonna like make a scene, bother the neighbors, and fucking whatever else. And I wanted to make sure he stayed off the property. But whatever. I don't
But
think
why
there
is
really
it
My
a blue shirt
property.
then?
My
I was just wearing
property.
a blue shirt that day, and I said I'm not going to change the shirt just because the guys. I don't like the idea that my life is being dictated by other assholes. That like I have to change my shirt because a guy's
So
coming
why do you
over
want to get into content creation then if you don't want your life to be dictated by the audience?
What kind of content creation? Like, what do you mean?
All of it, and making anything.
Well, I think for the most part, I've
Them.
basically stopped a lot of what I was doing. I mean, I might
You
show
should
up
keep
on
doing it.
Should keep doing what?
Making stuff.
I enjoy podcasting. I think if anything, the show has shown me that podcasting is one of the things I'm good at. I'm good at maintaining a conversation, being quick and funny on the fly, and I do want to continue doing that. So,
There you go.
there's
Just cost
value in that.
25%. You can get that today for the low cost of 25%. Christian for 5. Vito, you had plenty of supporters. You got over $100,000 to make a comic book. You saying people wanted the show you to fail is disingenuous. Yeah, exactly.
The problem.
That's
exact.
Point. Like at the end of the day, people did give you fucking $1,000 for your shitty comics or $100,000 for your shitty comic. So like, obviously, it's not that everyone wants you to fail all the time. That's insane. And you yourself, I feel like they've had arguments where his point has been the opposite point, where he's like, everybody thinks everybody hates me, but actually, there's the silent majority, and they love me and think I'm cool. Now here he is, and he's
Yeah.
like, everybody hates me. It's like, pick a fucking lane, dude.
Exactly the point right
But
there.
here's
you
what
had
happened.
tons of supporters. Tons.
Right, but then it kept turning into there was a new goalpost constantly, and I eventually realized, okay, I can't.
The goalpost was releasing the comic.
And that's happening. But let's be clear. Before that, it turned into now
Let's be
Vito's
clear
got to
that
do this
that's
weight.
still the same goalpost.
Okay, Vito's got to do the weight loss challenge, and then Vito has
Nah, not
to
really.
do this
No one
fucking
cared
bit.
about that. What bit?
I mean, it was just a recurring fucking segment that I got constant messages about. It became a new
Losing
goalpost.
weight?
Like there was always some new thing. Or Vito did this thing wrong, and this week we're gonna focus on this thing Vito did wrong.
It sounds like you're just trying to like obfuscate from what the guy's saying. You got a ton of supporters that give you $100,000.
If the show
and you're not
ends
acknowledging
because I didn't know how to make a comic book quickly, where let's be clear, there's other people working on the comic. Okay,
it. So it's Ketter's fault? What's his guy's
once
name?
you start going down a road, Ketter delayed the book by about, look, eventually we got on the schedule, but there was that 8-month period where he was working on a different book. We've talked about this. He thought that book was going to wrap up quickly, but that first year, pages were not coming in. And it's whatever. That's part of making an indie comic, man. It's like, I don't have
Why
the
didn't
money.
you color it fast enough?
And then I got a letterer, and the letterer didn't do a good job. And then I got a different colorist before I brought on the current colorist, and they weren't nailing it. I mean, I didn't have a team in place. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I arrived at, and we're cranking ahead on the second one. Look, there are so many creators out there that have delayed projects. This is
Yeah,
like
but these 100. Yeah, but you're talking about your supporters like they're just like a commodity. Like these people supported you. They didn't support other creators. Like it's kind of offensive for you to say like, hey, like I'm just one of these big shot creators that people like you support, and they're having a tough.
Big
We're all
shot?
having a tough time.
Big shot?
Yeah, you're big leaguing them. Like you're not looking at it from the point of these people supported me. You're saying I'm just one of these creators that's having problems. You guys, as the guys that support us, need to understand that. Do you see that how much that would piss people off, or not at all?
Why would that be the end? They're saying the end of the show is the fact
So you don't see that. You don't understand at all why that pisses people off when you talk like that.
I'm not wrapping my head around it.
Well, that's too bad. Comic book
They're
artist
saying that the
pro.
show ended because I struggled to make a comic book, something I've never made before, and I had other people. Look, if I was drawing
I
it
wouldn't
myself,
call it a struggle. That's generous. Are they saying that?
if I was drawing it myself, I get it. If I was, coloring it myself, but I ended up having.
Y'all are still live. Is it a fight episode?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's my super chat of the stream right there.
When the episode is longer than an hour and a half, they either talked about Maddox or Eric July or the quartering, or it was a fight episode.
Yeah.
Having to rely on other people because I don't know how to do that.
Relying on other people really sucks. I'll tell you that.
It
Comic
really
Artist Pro
does.
Secrets for 5 says, it's sad that Vito stopped listening to his fans and now only hears his haters. Yeah, this headache has got to end for Dick. Imagine listening to this. You really have focused on your haters. You're like,
I hear my fans, and my fans are over on my channel, and they're over listening to the Magic Podcast, and they're not just constantly burying the show in just this weird negativity of, oh, this show sucks, Vito's not funny, whatever else, man.
It's amazing that me and EBS have no idea what's going on and that you do.
When I go on other shows, man, I don't get it. It's just like people understand that, hey, that was a great comedy show, and a guy really tried
PKA
hard.
fans are notoriously overwhelmingly supportive, right?
Dude, when I go on PKA, like I get really nice comments most
Yes,
of
but
the time.
do the hosts of that show get treated like you when you go on?
No. The answer is no, by the way. The PKA comments are very mean.
Yeah, they're a little bit mean spirited toward
I
them.
don't-
You know the
know,
answer
man.
already. You already know the answer because they joke about it.
I'll see
But
a
they
lot
get
of comments.
nonstop shit.
I see a lot of comments like Taylor's fucking Asian voice was funny. Like people will take the time to actually comment. Hey,
So
that
they
was
don't.
really funny on this episode.
So they get complimented. So there you go. Your worldview is totally intact. You're right. 300-yard wink for 3. Mint Salad's plan finally worked. Coup for 2.
I just think that this narrative that look, yeah, you're right. I'm probably gonna fail in life. I'm probably not going anywhere. It probably isn't getting any better than this. You guys can go. Oh, look, Vito was an OP. Vito was a fucking Maddox.
I don't know, man. You're fixed on this like failure shit. Like honestly, I think the show
because there's a very good chance I'm gonna fail in life. I'm
there's a very
probably
good chance you've already failed.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I think I've already failed at a lot of
So then
stuff.
why are you fixated on it?
Because all I can do is try to do better, and that's all I'm doing. Like, dude, if I really wanted to, I could have said, you know what? I'm not printing the comic. I'm a failure. I'm not doing anything. And I said, this sucks. It sucks to get up. And I got to like work on printing a comic where half the comments are, you're late, you're a failure, go kill yourself. But I want it done because it's something I care about.
But you're talking about like 5 or 10 minutes out of the day.
I'm working on the second one. I'm working on the third one. I'm going, this matters to me. And I got to push past all the people who the comments are, I can't wait till the second one comes out so we can see how little money Vito makes. And then he'll finally know what a fucking failure he is. And I go,
but don't you think that's
fine.
interesting? Don't you think that'd be interesting to see how little the second one makes? Like, do you understand why that's interesting to people?
Dude, I cannot understand rooting for someone to fail who's just trying to make
That's insane.
happen.
You rooted for Eric July to fail for like 2 years, the best parts of the show.
I did not root for Eric July to fail. I very specifically said, dude, I got no problem with Eric making a comic. And if he was doing it in a way that wasn't retarded, I would have no problem with it.
Okay, so you can't imagine any scenario where somebody would think it was funny if someone else failed. You can't imagine a single scenario in the history of the world where it's funny if someone fails.
Why is it funny if I fail? Why do you guys want that?
I'm not saying you. I'm saying like imagine.
But that's what it is. Guys,
but you're a writer, right? You can't even imagine the scenario.
But I'm telling you guys, you have it. I will fail. Super
you can't even imagine why that's funny
like
to people,
dog shit. If that's going to give you the...
Okay, I just want to point this out, because, okay, so there's a super chat here that, like, the point it's making, it's obviously just trying to be shitty towards Dick, but I feel like it's right, but it's not as, like, I don't flack Dick as much for it as this person does.
Oh yeah,
so it says, where will I be able to find Vito going forward? Dick has been bad since Sean left. He can't handle doing this show. His career is over. I don't know about the connection to Sean. That's another thing. That's also just like trying to grind Dick's gears.
The Dick
obviously,
show, not the biggest problem.
But he's just talked about like Dick's like comedy career in general. But
no, it's been good. Like the Dick show has been as good as it's ever been.
No, yeah, the show is good. That's the thing. It's like I've been trying to make this point. I am somebody who I am youthful, and thus I do not understand the struggles of being old. And I hear that. Yeah, I know, but I try to put myself in the shoes where I'm like, yeah, I guess if I was old and I had a family, like the priorities become different. What you're willing to deal with becomes different, right? Like I think Dick used to be much like hungrier. Like I've talked about this before. Like he was trying to build a career. He was trying to expand his like space online. And when creators try to do that, it creates high highs because they're trying to be good at what they're doing to spread it. So they're performing at top game. Dick makes a great podcast, but he's not like playing the game anymore. So we don't have as many guests. We don't have as many like changes to the status quo. It's just the show, which is fine. But like biggest problem, like early to mid 2020's biggest problem is like the last bastion of Dick Masterson trying to have a career outside of what he already has. Because biggest problem was like a big YouTube show during that period. Like it was doing good numbers. It was like within the top 100 like live shows on YouTube or whatever they kept quoting. And like people who aren't part of the Dickosphere were following biggest problem. And
well, it's been 14 years though, like him like doing this. So
that's the thing is like now he's settled. He did his pushing, he did his working, and now he's made his nut. And he's in a position where he can just keep doing his show and not really do much. But I, as a fan who is not old, am like, I like Dick Masterson. I liked Dick Masterson when he was trying to build something. And now I do kind of miss having more guests, and I miss him tolerating Vito. Because if Dick Masterson was hungry enough, he would just tolerate Vito, and he would continue to compromise with Vito. And as a result, biggest problem would continue and not be a shell of what it once was. But he has other priorities in life, so he doesn't want to placate Vito for our amusement, which, fair enough.
Yeah,
But
plus
it
he
is
has a
unfortunate.
kid, so Plus, he has a kid, and like the Dick Show still does pretty well. Is it as big as it was back in like 2018, 2019, or even like 2021? Like, no, but who cares? It's still a really
It's
great
not even
show.
about like how big it is. It's just about like how much how much outreach is being done, how much collaboration is being
Oh
done, and
yeah, I
also how
mean,
much also just like getting new people cycled in as old people leave, because like that's what it's for ultimately when you're doing a show, is you have to remain relevant so that there are new, because like it's not like Biggest Problem was like constantly growing to some insane degree, but it was at least maintaining and growing steadily, and that's because you have to cultivate new audience members to replace the ones that leave. And an easy way to do that is to do a more mainstream show where you're making polls to get views. And Dick used to do that, and it would result in cool things, and it would result in him being willing to deal with retards. Like back in the Biggest Problem days, like Maddox made his life way worse than Vito's making his life right now, and he was willing to deal with it because he was young and hungry, and he was finding success with Maddox. But now he's old and has a life and a wife and a kid, and he's like, I don't need this. I don't need this. So there's no need to put in the effort. And I, as a selfish fan who wants to consume, wish he would put in the effort.
consume.
But I understand why he's not.
I mean, that's just how it is.
The laugh riot of your life, okay. I'm just tired of existing in a
I mean,
space
it would
where
be funny. Yeah.
okay, well that's not the space I want to exist in. I don't want to exist in a space where we go, look at Vito's
Life?
YouTube views, look at how little money his comic made. He's a fucking failure. He's a fucking loser. I'm not in that space anymore. I'm done with it.
It's more like wow, he fucked everyone over with the first one. Let's see that
If you
everyone
guys feel fucked
reciprocates.
over because I took too long to make it look good, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it was your attitude towards people with
There
the
was no
delay. That's-
attitude. What
Yeah, there's-
attitude?
This has been exhausted. This topic has been exhausted, but people constantly said that you blocked them or an asshole to them about even asking for updates about the comic. Like them saying,
No.
like, "Hey, is there any updates?" And you said,
That's
block them or
not
say
what it
something
is.
you
I've
shouldn't. There's
explained what happens a million
overwhelming
times.
evidence of this.
I will tweet, hey, look, I might go to the state fair tomorrow. I might, I just had
And
a
they say, "Where's the comic?
cheeseburger.
Where's the
Yeah,
comic?"
and they'll go, why aren't you working on
Yeah.
the comic, fatty?
Nah,
And I
not everyone
block
says that.
Hey, a big request here because I'm gonna have to leave here in about 10 minutes. Can we like sort of skip to the end because the ending is kind of the best part, I think.
How far? Like how
Well,
far
where
am
are
I
we at right
skipping?
now?
We're at
Oh,
157.
like near the end, like 157.
How near the end are we talking?
How about like 215? 215 should be good.
Okay.
Shout fuck up, and I go,
I didn't say
some of the
that.
great entertainers of all time died of fucking heroin. What did I do? I had a late comic book. I'm not losing sleep over it. Like, yeah, it sucks. But I'm not gonna
And
go,
what you're saying is just totally disjointed from the conversation. Euthanasia enthusiast for 7. At least we still have Richard's show. Oh, thanks. A negative one and a positive one. Comic artist pro secrets for 10. Vito is a nonstop shrieking klaxon, horn of insecurity, who has no pity for his partner's ear problems.
We missed the part where he compares himself to Artie Lang. That is good. I thought somebody mentioned that in chat.
Damn.
that
Oh well. Oh well. Oh well.
was a
Yeah,
bad.
he's
That was a
not.
bad move on Vito. He should have known that was gonna come back on him. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're not Artie Lang, bro. Come
yeah,
on.
you are
You
not
could
even
be. You
fucking
could.
close.
I think you could be Artie Lang if you tried, but you aren't.
Nah.
You didn't try, so you're not
Way
Artie
too late.
Lang.
I have a splitting headache
I have a
listening
lot
to
of
this
pity for
neurotic
your ear
whining.
problems, actually.
Painful. Arthrava Kulinarski for 5. Vito should stop using Twitter. He has internalized the hatred and now he hates himself. Yeah.
Although I hope you don't go missing from space and time like Artie Lang. I hope he's doing all right. He hasn't been heard from in a while. I think there were some paparazzi shots recently. I think we got a wellness check via TMZ.
Oh wow.
That's true. Man.
Well, I hate myself for other reasons far before Twitter.
Yeah, but it's like being an alcoholic and having a drink. Like, it just makes it easy to wallow and hate yourself.
I just think that it doesn't make sense when you're trying to create something fun and comedic to celebrate the people who
Oh
constantly shit talk.
God.
Like when you were like,
I
how
just
can you ban
wanna
these guys
do
who
a
all they do is
show
shit
with
talk the
my
show and tell them to
friend.
cancel?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, but no, you don't. If Dick wasn't causing problems, you'd be causing problems.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like, maybe they'd be lesser, but they'd be there.
Patreon. I'm like, I don't think that benefits the show. I think
Yeah,
that
but
just
the way you framed it was like an obvious.
Let's make
and
Vito
lie.
cry out
That's
his
not what. That's not
Discord.
why you banned it. They didn't make a point of view. They didn't say anything about it.
they were shit talking
We
the
got to the
show.
bottom of that. We got to the bottom of
There's-
that really quickly. That it was a lie, and that you are a liar.
How many people were banned?
It was like 20 or 30, I think, by the end.
And was the show made considerably better from unbanning them?
It's always funny how like Dick always does this thing where like he's being a little bit soft on Vito. He's speaking as if he's not Vito's enemy, but then every once in a while something slips where you're like, yeah, Dick hates this guy. Like let me take it back here.
It was like 20 or 30, I think, and that you are a liar.
How many people were banned?
Yeah, that just like you are a liar. Like yeah.
It was like 20 or 30, I think, by the end.
And was the show made considerably better from unbanning them?
Well, you can't unring a bell. Like you can't
Your
really
whole
undo a
argument,
ban.
your argument was you're taking money away from the show. And
No, my argument was don't ever ban people. I didn't say
why?
anything. I
For what
mentioned-
reason? Why not ban people?
Well, you don't have the right. It's not yours to ban people with.
I have no way
You
to
don't own the
communicate with
property.
you. I would have gone to you and been like, "Hey, this guy's really shitting up the fucking comments section. I don't think
I
it's
don't want to have a
contributing to the
conversation
show."
about this. I'll
I
just
know.
make a
So
decision.
you were making at the time no contribution to the show. I was managing the YouTube channel, trying to keep it in order, doing thumbnails and clips and whatever else.
Oh shit, the thumbnails, man.
Oh, there's that cute shit. Oh, no contribution to the show.
Oh yeah,
huh?
thanks for the snacks.
Yeah.
This is that. that version
Oh,
of
the
that.
fucking sweat equity, blah blah blah. Like fucking by showing up and being your co-host, he's doing a lot, Vito. That's the thing a lot of these people don't understand. Like, oh, they put way too much value into I'm doing the thumbnails and the descriptions. It's like who fucking cares? The show we're here for the show. He's half of the show.
You
I don't
can pretty much
care.
just
I don't
AI
care
it
about
now.
what fucking dumb thumbnails he is or isn't doing, what fucking playlists he is or isn't updating. Like, whatever, that stuff is cool, but like at the end of the day, it's about the show. You can't say he was contributing nothing to the show. He was on the show. He was half of the fucking show. He was half of what we were watching. Like, whatever, the behind the scenes shit, maybe you contributed to that less. But to just say outright you weren't contributing anything to the show, that's just not a
Oh,
factual
yeah.
statement. He was on the show. That's a lot to contribute to a show. Most people who have TV shows, they're not doing the production part. Somebody else is doing that.
Yeah,
Like you're not
sometimes
part
some-
of a show. Like you don't watch like a fucking sitcom. Like you don't watch Seinfeld. You're like this is a fucking Seinfeld show. Fucking this
Yeah.
guy and that guy. It's like no. He's the star though. Like he's part of it. Obviously there's behind the scene, but like he's the star, and that's more of a big deal than behind the scenes shit, honestly. And it's like it's just stupid. It's one of these things that's always bothered me.
Yeah, he's kind of acting like Seinfeld and the cast of Seinfeld are like constantly just like interacting and running things behind the scenes, like Conan O'Brien or like Jay Leno or fucking David Letterman. Like, no, that's not that type of show. Some shows just have the talent sitting in the fucking chair, having a smoke, getting makeup done. And that's just how it is. Then they roll out of the fucking chair and they go like, "What is the deal with this?" And that's it.
What's the deal?
And I forgot to thank you for the thumbnails.
You don't have to thank me. That's the most important part.
Yeah,
I never
Thanks for the
asked you for any
snacks.
gratitude on any of it.
How
The
many
only
people
thing I
came in
want-
because of those fucking tight ass thumbnails? How many
Dude,
people?
I have people who have said, dude, I thought the
I
show
came in
was.
because of that sick ass thumbnail.
I have people who said I thought the show ended 6 months ago because you guys haven't updated the playlist. Okay,
Yeah.
people, you won't even let me update the playlist. You won't even let me update the thumbnails.
Yeah. I explained that you couldn't be trusted with the.
I couldn't be
YouTube
trusted.
banning
No,
people.
I was managing the channel. You took issue with the fact that I was managing it, and then you decided to just not manage it at all, which has made it
No, you were
considerably
banning
worse.
people.
I think people would prefer to have the handful of people banned and have the show have a proper playlist and like updated, and the show page doesn't look completely.
Yeah, but you
dead.
couldn't not ban people. You'd be great to do that, but
You-
we can't. I couldn't have banning and playlist. I gotta
You
just have
were not contributing to the
no
show at all. You were not communicating with me at all. So I made decisions completely in the dark because you don't want to be involved. And then you decided,
you to stop
well,
banning
now
people.
I want to be involved.
No, I
I
told you to
banned-
stop banning people right away. When
Bro,
you, when
I
you went on
banned
your
3
anti-pig
people.
crusade.
Whatever people you think were banned had been banned forever. A lot of them
No,
were banned.
I came in that night and said, "What are you doing banning people?" We had a big fight about it. It was funny. Euthanasia enthusiast for 2. Vito can't help himself. Hack the movies for 5. Vito really wanted to help me by saying he would leak my script to Reddit because he was mad at Riley pretending to go to Vegas. Yeah, that was really helpful.
I did really want to help you, Tony, and I don't know why you don't understand that. Like
We just
you
don't
have
believe
never-
you, man. Like
You have
we just
never
think you're a liar.
tried to talk to me
Beta
for
Pass
two
for 2.
seconds.
Thick-skinned
I'm not a
Vito takes
liar.
all comments very personally.
Listen, I'm not a liar. I genuine Tony from Hack the
Also, my favorite secondary one of my favorite things about this is that like nobody buys Dick's no time excuse. because everybody in the chat is just like, replace Vito, replace Vito. It's like the initial problem here is that Dick didn't have time to do the show, but nobody believes that, obviously, because of course it's just that Vito sucks.
The movies.
Well,
I genuinely like you as a person, and I think
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I love how Hack the Movie or Tony from Hack the Movies just tagged in real quick to drop an elbow on fucking Vito and then roll out the fucking ring.
Yes, of course. The just a quick special move from Tony from Hack the Movies, and then he's out of there.
you didn't understand the situation. You didn't understand the stress I was under. So as I'm
No one
under
cares
an
about the stress
incredible
you're
amount, that's
Much
fine. But
stress.
I'm under an incredible amount of
Unimaginable
stress.
stress.
In the middle of
I
an
think your
insanely
negativity is
stressful
hilarious. Don't listen to these
situation,
idiots.
in the middle of a very
Balder
stressful
for 5.
situation.
Does anyone remember when the
you're-
super thick-skinned Vito broke into Dick's house during TBS taping and cried because Riley made fun of him?
That had nothing to do with making fun of me, dude. Just stay off my
Mr.
property.
Abstruse for 2. Vito, everyone who makes fun of you is poor. That's true, Mr. Abstruse. Adam for 10. Dick, the show's been Vito crying for a year. I tuned out, came back, and still you yelling at Vito about his Vito defeat his crybaby attitude. He needs to get off the meds and work out. I'm not yelling.
I'm not
Carl
on
Bird for
any.
2.
I'm not on any meds at all.
Dick banned everyone from the TDS Discord. He's a banner. Oh, yeah, I regret that people were banned from the Discord, but I don't have time to figure out what happened. So
I'm
I
not
just
on
gotta trust
any
someone to do it.
medication. Everyone can stop trying to explain this away as some sort of medicated thing. Okay.
To be fair,
I'm
for
taking
5.
a little bit
For
of
me, it was his Ashley
testosterone,
Babbitt
which gives me
comments that
some
made me
energy.
dislike Vito. Enjoy your dead podcasting and comic career. Euthanasia enthusiast for 3. Let's make Vito cry in his Discord. Balder for 2. I was banned for calling you a bus in the Discord.
In what Discord?
I don't know. Adam for 10. Dick, the reason Vito is relentless and argumentative is because of his meds. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not on any medication. What the fuck, guys? I know that you're all so fucking poisoned to honesty. Like
All
you
right,
hear,
that's it.
you hear
That's the end of the
honesty,
super
and
chat.
it just drives you nuts.
Thanks, everybody. We got
Hey, Dick,
4
I like
more of
you.
these to go.
Tony from Hack the Movies, I like you. What do you want? I'm sorry. I like you guys.
I'm
All
sorry,
the worries
daddies.
about
I'm
my
sorry,
personality Made it
daddies.
impossible for us to remain friends.
I'm sorry, Tony to Hack the Movies. I'm sorry, Dick Masterson. Please make guest appearances on my new podcast so that more than 2 people will listen to it.
All right.
But I
You
still
want to
treasure
see
what we built
something
and
real
the content we
hard?
created. It was a lot of
Oh, well, hold on. We have a minute
All right.
left.
fun. Go watch me and Tony.
No.
review,
I was about to say, if you want to see something really heartbreaking, the last like 10 seconds of the show when it's just them in silence.
Heart. No, not Hard Target. Fuck it. What movie? Face Off. Me and Tony reviewed Face Off. It's a great fucking video. It made me laugh a lot. I really enjoyed making it. And Tony, I'm sorry that I lost your friendship. I was under a lot of stress and I lashed out and I said something that got misconstrued. And I'd love to talk to you about it.
I
but
love
get it.
misconstrued, Tony. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it fucking crazy?
People in this just talk.
I can
people
feel
in-
Tony going, "Geez," like we're laughing, right?
I get
We're
it
just
because you
laughing.
guys just move. You guys do not value relationships the way
laughing.
I do.
Yeah.
I value what we had and what we built. And
Well,
I'm gonna
I'll tell
keep-
you, if you want
I'm
to show
looking
that you
forward
value
to
it,
continuing
fork
to
over
build stuff.
25%. There you go, 25%.
I'm
All
looking
right,
forward
everybody.
to
See you
continuing
next
to
week.
build stuff with everybody who wants to keep building.
Vito's head hanging down and sadness and shame.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Vito. Oh man, you really listen, the show was gonna end. I understand, but you really handled it poorly. There
Oh,
was
yeah.
much better ways you could have handled that, Vito. You really failed the QuickTime event once again. You've been doing a lot of QuickTime event failing lately.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Vito people. Just unfortunately, it's just not going to happen.
Truly tragic.
What the fuck is this?
Oh god, am I screen sharing still?
Oh, no. There's apparently
The stream
a.
couldn't see that, but Vito could. Or not
You
Vito.
know what? Never
Guillermo
mind.
could.
I'm totally disrupting it. Anywho, yeah. It's terrible what you see at the end there, and like how Vito just fails to just act like an adult. And Dick just has fun with it. It makes me laugh my ass off. I thoroughly enjoyed his parts. And then fucking Tony, just out of the blue, like the last like 15, 20 minutes, man, it was just like so good.
Tony
little jabs here and there.
Tony Hobson.
Did you see that comment that he left in the chat? I'll never talk to Vito directly again.
Yes.
Oof.
Tragic.
All right.
I was really trying to find the Ashley Babbitt song to close us out, but it's buried in too much pornography. Unfortunately, I'm trying to find it in my Twitter bookmarks rapidly.
Oh, play Fortunate Son by CCR, man. It's the 4th anyway.
No. It's gotta be. We gotta be close. I gotta be getting there. That's why I reacted like
Why
that.
don't you
when
just
it-
search
Mo,
bar
Mo
into it?
really, it's harder to find than you think. Here it is. But Mo really had a chance to judge me heavily for my taste in pornography there, if only he was paying attention. Because I
Oh
definitely was
no.
just screen sharing my Twitter bookmarks to Mo for like 5 minutes straight.
Oh
But
no, I was I exited out of that Discord stream.
but folks, to end us off, and I'll screen share it so Mo can join us. For our closing tune here. Let's remember the good times. Because that super chatter brought up the Ashley Babbitt shit, and I was like, fuck you. The Ashley Babbitt thing was funny. We've got this beautiful song to remember biggest problem of the universe by. I'm gonna cut to the art and play it, and then we'll end the stream. Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
What happened to the image? Why is it only partial? What the fuck? Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I
I
see it
fixed
on
it.
your stream.
I fixed it. All right, here
Your
we go.
stream. With
All right, let's
that.
see if this does it. Oh, Ashley Babbitt and big red glowing eyes, 3 horns, a crooked tail, the devil in disguise. That bitch came to Washington to destroy democracy, but a hero cop shot her ass so
We could all be free. I'm singing Ashley Babbitt, devil in disguise.
3 horns,
Horns, a crooked tail, and bright red glowing eyes. It just came to Washington to destroy democracy, but a hero cop shot her ass so we could all be free. Singing Ashley Babbitt. Come on, Mo. Devil in
Oh,
disguise.
the words. I only ever heard it like the
Crooked
one time.
tail, and bright red glowing eyes. That bitch came to Washington to destroy democracy, but a hero cop shot her ass so we could all be free.
Alex
Hell
Jones
yeah.
did nothing wrong.
R.I.P. folks.
Fuck yeah.
Good night.